Hey everybody, how's it going? Hey Tavian, hey Neil, hey Nice Guys. Thanks for tuning in for another Terra Invicta stream. Like every time I boot this game up, I'm really excited to play some more, but I'm kind of glad I've had a few days break since last time as it was getting really intense. I actually think I had Terra Invicta dreams after my last stream, so I'm going to watch out for that. Let's get our newsfeed up and running. Okay, well, I'm starting a tiny little bit early, but it doesn't really matter too much. What we really need to do is spend a couple of seconds just checking the status of everything. Dreams of victory, dreams of disaster, I think are what they were. Let's just check on the situation in the world as it is right now. So the good news is we control most of the EU. We've got what's left of France, Benelux, Italy, Alpine States, some Eastern European stuff as well. We're starting to work our way into the Northern Balkan states and Slovakia. We also have our hands on the Baltic states, which we need to combine with Russia at some point to bring the Eurasian nation in with Europe and combine them. I need to remind myself how to do that. We've got Kazakhstan in here too. In terms of our current situation, our next major target is finishing off capturing the rest of Germany. We did a really nice, and thanks to Neil for coming up with a plan or bringing the plan to my attention, of actually taking Germany over and grabbing the executive control point without letting the Academy have the opportunity to remove Germany from the European Union, meaning we can integrate it pretty quickly. We don't have to rejoin them. Unlike Spain, which the Servants have taken out of it. Going around the rest of the world, things we really need to pay attention to. Africa is not too bad in terms of splitting up to tiny nations yet. India is under control of the initiative. We've got nobody in China yet, although China are moving all their armies around, which is really concerning. And then we have Project Exodus in charge of America, which could be worse. Sorry, yes. I always get confused with Baltic States because for me, Baltic States has a claim. It's not, there's somewhere, yeah, they have a claim on the Eurasian nation as well, so you can put them either way, but that's fine. And we've got Belarus as well, which is the one that has the Russian claim. That's the one I was thinking of. So focuses for this stream. First of all, we're going to get Europe on board. And we have CP to do this, which is great. We're going to spend the first bit of that CP on getting Germany on board. We're going to continue to build mission control in these states here, and we're going to wait for them to max out mission control, which we can check for here. So we need 2 more mission control to be built in the Northern Balkan states. We need 4 more mission control to be built in Slovakia. We need 4 more in the Baltic states up here. We need 4 more in Belarus. Once they have built that, we can then bring them into their main nations. And we're just doing that because it takes so much longer to build the mission control once they're brought into the nation as a whole. We also have Portugal just sitting here on its own, ready to come in as well. They need 2 more levels of mission control before we can bring them in, and we should get them defended this turn. So before we do anything else, there's a lot to do this turn. I'm just going to make sure that Portugal is defended. We'll just do a quick flyby of everywhere else to check that as well. Let's turn our armies off for the moment. Okay, let's have a quick look around space. So we've got Moonbase Alpha here on the moon. It's not producing very much for us, but it is producing. And that was our stepping stone. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of resources and quite a good income. We've got Hotsville Mars is our first Mars base that's producing. Can I see the sites on Mars if I click this? Yes. So this is everything that's going on Mars right now. We've got Hotsville Mars, DE Dust, and Kalgoorlie are all producing, which is really nice. Red Dirt District, Fortuna Base, Cambalda, and Jita and Agrippa Base are all about to come online, and that'll produce more for us. Looks like pretty much everyone else, all the other sites on Mars have been grabbed at this point. We also have Hoth Base, Hobart, Smoko Prime, and Space Servo. All the slots on Ceres are ours, and we have various probes in flight to other asteroids in the solar system. Our main expansion for this in space, Agrippa is the default. Okay, I thought we named that last time. We'll check that out. Is we want to get some, once we've got the research done, we want to start building research stations around Earth, and we want to look at expanding into Mercury when we're able to. And that's really where we are right now. So, you wanted to see how things are looking in Germany, Neil? Let's have a look. So, Germany is going to take 16 cap per point. And techs, yes, we've got techs that we need. We need to make sure that we've got orbital core and solar arrays research done. I didn't mean to open that. So right now, I think we've got advanced heat management comes at arrival, launch, space angles. We've got orbital core MC in Germany. That's a really good thing to check. Yes, 7 left in Germany. So that's not too bad because we've almost taken Hamburg. The Hamburg region's almost finished all of its MC, which means it's not as bad as I thought it could be. All right, so we want to kind of focus on getting this done as soon as possible because once we bring Germany into the EU, it's a complete reduction in the amount of CP we're dealing with. Free up a lot of cap for us. What we want to focus on is the bigger issue here, something Neil's highlighted, is that a lot of the other European states that are still available are under the control of Humanity First. And what we don't want to do is make an enemy out of Humanity First, and we would make an enemy out of them by cracking down and purging the nation from them. So we're going to have to look at a strategy of getting it off them without annoying them. It might involve cracking down and purging and then trading, but we'll get to that when we get to that. We're going to focus on getting Germany sorted first. In terms of the team, let's just make sure nobody needs an update grade or anything. It is the 1st of September, so we don't need to worry about orgs. Just make sure nobody needs... Guy Foxes are almost ready. Next turn, he'll be able to level up. Maya's also pretty close to a level up as well. They're both quick learners, so level up at 16, not at 20. Yeah, that's another thing. I can grab them slowly as long as I don't piss them off too much. Now, is there a way I can check how much they hate me? I don't know if they got relations. Here we go. Let's just get... Oh, I can shift-click this, can't I? Alright, so at the moment, we're in conflict with the Academy. We're at war with the Protectorate. Humanity First tolerate us. The Initiative tolerate us. And we're at war with the Servants. So that kind of makes sense. We've been cracking down a lot on the Academy. We have not done anything bad to Humanity First, really, but we have been messing around with the Servants and the Protectorate a lot. And that's what Neil was suggesting, Night Skies was doing generous trades to Humanity First. But first things first, I want to try and crack down into Germany, so let's get the game rolling.
Your orders.
Quiet, if we remember, has an Investigate and an Espionage of 25 each, which is fantastic. So we can get him to crack down points. We've got an 84% chance on that one. That is the trade unions, and this one is mass media. Mass media will make it slightly easier for the next one because we'll get control of the message. So I'll just spend 2 influence in that. Get up to 90%. Guy, I doubt, can crack down a point, but we'll just see how much that's going to cost him. 0% chance, yeah. Okay. So what else can Guy do here? We probably don't need to worry too much about public opinion at this point in Germany. We're protecting Portugal, that's important. Everyone over here is quite well protected. We're probably going to be doing some inspiring and some advising as time goes by. One European nation country we could focus on is the United Kingdom, but it is very big. I want to pick up the smaller ones if we can. Spain is obviously a major one to target as well. Yeah. We'll just... Guy... yeah, Guy's going to purge next turn. That is the plan. And Quiet will crack down the other point. Trying to think of what Guy can do this turn. We may look at getting him to start pushing public opinion in somewhere like Spain, just to start ticking that towards us. It is a servant country, which for me means it's basically a free grab. And that means we don't have to mess around with Humanity First yet. And it is going to take quite a long time with this one, because they have 3 regions. Mission control is going to take a really long time. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about as my focus. So let's do public opinion in Spain. I'm not going to spend any money on that.
I will try to sway the
Chuck doesn't currently have any aliens to assault. There's quite a few regions on the planet that are a little bit concerning. The Bangkok region is pretty concerning right now. Some areas of China. I'm going to do a scan for enemies in this region here. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Spain has left the EU, hasn't it? Spain is no longer part of the EU. So there's not really... It's going to take a long time to bring that in. I probably do want to focus on countries in the EU. Denmark has a pretty good economy. Their GDP is 344 billion. If we have a look at who else we've got here, we've got Ukraine at 238 billion. For some reason, Humanity First gave us half of Ukraine. So that's a thing. Actually, let's have a look at public... at how stability is. I think stability is actually really nice for a lot of our places right now. Where's stability? Yeah. Nowhere has any significant unrest at all. If anything, our places are trending to peaceful. In terms of public support, our lowest public support is in Belarus. which we do probably need to do something about. Slovakia is a bit low as well. I probably do want to boost public opinion in Belarus. That's actually a bit concerning. So let's deal with that. So Guy, let's get you to do public opinion in Belarus. I should not have clicked on this, but whatever, I've done it now.
We'll make our appeal.
And we'll maybe just get the rest of the team to do some public opinion pushing in Belarus as well.
Ready for orders.
So we focused really hard on boost in the early game, Polaris. Boost was our main focus for quite a long time, and we got most of Europe and Russia. And then once we got enough boost to get into space, we switched over to mission control, and I think that's why it's probably looking quite good for us. So we'll just push these again. We'll do some public opinion in Belarus.
We'll make our appeal.
And we'll get Chuck to, as I was saying, just do a surveil location. Hey Razorback, how's it going? Also, hey Polaris, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, exactly. Boost is important until it's not. It feels like we're getting out of the boost times. I'm going to search in Myanmar because it's adjacent to Chiang Mai. Or is Bangkok's down here that I want to surveil here.
Eyes up.
And yeah, that is boost per month. That is a good point as well. Okay, let us confirm assignments and unpause the game. We'll get the ball rolling. We'll get things ticking over. We've got a lot of space to take over here.
Target area.
Just keeping an eye on the news feed, really. Lots of enemy agents going about. We're probably going to start getting targeted soon as well. We did kill our first. We did start kill our first alien in the last stream. So that's Red Dirt District is done. That's a good point. I need a name for a Agrippa base. Obviously, I've got tons of ship and station names, but still a little bit low on base names, I believe. So that's another big income boost. That's another one complete. Just to check, we have all the mines queued up on all of these, don't we? This one's under construction. I just want to make sure all of these bases are under construction for mining elements. I haven't missed any. Yeah, it looks like they all are. I just don't want to... If I'd missed one, I'd been really annoyed. Hey, Derp, how's it going? Inspired for... The red... It's named after Australian dirt, but there probably is a connotation. Look, it's Mars. Mars only has a population right now of... How many people live on Mars right now? Mars has a population of 144 people. I'm sure the Red Dirt District does more than just Red Dirt for that. Well, it's actually quite a small population still. It probably isn't... let's see. Yeah, what happens on Mars stays on Mars.
Opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, we're getting some public opinion gain in Belarus. I didn't realize it had gone that low. Crackdown successful. So we'll crack down and purge next turn, and that'll be almost fully... Okay, orbital cores are done. That is big. Okay. So we can now build orbital cores. Okay. So next on the list for research, we want solar arrays if we can take it. I don't think we can. Let's just sort this by category. Okay. So military science libraries with rockets. This is all stuff for ships. Improved maintenance, supply depot, mobile space science lab, nerva drive, hull drive, iron drive, solar core, fission reactor 1. Interplanetary warships is on the list, but not yet. We want to get our space-based research online before we start building warships. Augmented learning, coach about scanners, global listing network. All of this stuff here is starting to really fill up my inventory screen. So we've got one shot for improved maintenance procedures, which does stop critical failure, less cascading failure outcome events, and have accident events or less likely to affect us, or mobile space up. Do I want interplanetary warships first? I thought I wanted to get solar arrays first, then interplanetary warships. Oh, when I'm building them, yeah. Unlocks a project to boost space mining income. That's kind of cool. I think we're going to go, so improve maintenance procedures, have accidents to affect us, cascading failure outcomes. The warships are needed to call in from Mercury. Yes, I remember you saying, because I need to build the deployable solar plants. What was the one that you were suggesting? Night Skies Mobile Space Lab, which is Mobile Space Science Lab. Scientific joint crew getting 5% bonus to space science, which enables the ship to prospect space. Oh, yeah, this allows me to do my space surveying, doesn't it? Both of these are needed. This is improved maintenance procedures is a very big project that's going to take a very long time. So I'm going to get that started because it will take a very long time. We're not going to pump 3 into it though. Hydrobiology and improved maintenance procedures are both going to take ages to complete. They're both going to complete in March 2027. That's maybe too many big projects for the moment. It might actually be better to have my other one ticking through the smaller research projects that we want to pick up, because I can pick those up. That'll be done by the end of the month. So I think the problem is just we're not going to be making any research progress. We are going to be making a lot. It just feels like we're going to be very low, but maybe getting them ticking over is the better way to go with it. We're way ahead in advanced heat management concepts. It is just bringing work safe to space. It's space OSHA. Let's just go with this then. We'll leave that ticking over like that. Yeah, clocks have changed here. I'm 2 hours further away than I was a month ago. Probe arrived. That's the academy. I might actually switch over and just grab... If that project becomes available, I would like to see it. So I'm going to grab that just to see the project. We can always go back after that. Okay. Caribbean states and Japan are allies. Pakistan and Eritrea are now allies. Myanmar and the United Kingdom are now allies. Cool. Nothing really exciting happened the last 20 minutes, TRM, because I just spent the last 20 minutes talking about what we did last time. So, Guy is going to purge Germany. Purge this point here for 98%.
Removing our enemies.
Quiet is going to crack down that remaining point. We'll just make that a 90% chance of success for 2 influence. And then we're going to... Why are you in Portugal? Did I do public opinion in Portugal with you? I probably did. Let's get everyone else to do public opinion in Belarus. Just get that really nicely built up.
I will tell our story.
Ready for my mission.
Pigeon
Reporting in.
perch.
We must persuade the people.
Okay, and then Chuck has detected some aliens. So let's get you to attack them. Get that up to 87%. Good luck, Chuck. Alright, confirm assignments and unpause. Get things ticking over. Oh, did I not check? Oh, yeah, she was defending. I didn't check to see if anything was undefended there. That could have been a big mistake. So that's Portugal. Belarus is undefended right now, so that was a mistake. I should have defended
Public
Belarus.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
We'll see if that comes back to bite me. Oh yeah, and orgs as well.
We've neutralized their key
Okay.
people.
Stakeholder subversion project has come up. We cracked down successfully. Let's pause the game and check orgs. So we've also got levels up as well, because we've got a level up on Guy Fawkes. We'll get his admin up. We've got a level up on Maya as well. And what I'm going to do is actually keep leveling her admin up, because that will let me free up org. She's back up to 25 now. Now, in terms of orgs available, we've got Balta Security, which just gives +1 command. Formosa Industries, which gives +25 individual research, +2 manufacturing, is what I like to call it, +4 admin, +2 science. That is a good one. 1.5k. We have enough to buy it. But we need to have a control point in Taiwan. That is sad. That is very sad. And then we need the Stratos Cartel. That is a really nice org. But we can't pick it up. So there's nothing really that exciting going on there. So let's just unpause the game. And hope nobody takes Belarus from us.
Target destroyed.
Still possibly some alien flora in Bangkok, so Chuck probably needs to surveil there again.
We've removed some threats.
Purge successful in Germany. Taiwan is currently held... Oh, I could get that security organ, Chuck, if he had the admin for it. Right now, we could probably move Arcturus Heavy Industries to someone. Or Telescoping would be the easier one to move around. If I unequip that, grab him Bolta Securities. And then who can take... We've got a couple of unassigned orgs now. Guy Fawkes has 2 free, so he could take Telescoping for that. Let's give him... Nemesia Public Relations gives +1 persuasion. Did anyone take that? Not at the moment. We need to pick these back up as soon as we can. Okay. I don't want to lose the ops income at the moment, though. You're thinking Nemesia on Maya? Let's have a look. So Maya is... Nemesia gives +1 persuasion. So she's currently sitting at 25 admin. So she can't lose any of her admin orgs right now. Theta just gives money and economy. We could get rid of that, and that actually free up a lot of room on her. Proteus also just gives money. Okay, I could do it now, but we'll leave it for the moment. I was just reading chat there. Yeah, we'll level admin and remove one of the admin orcs, and then we'll add those stuff on. Okay, so now we want to get Guy Fawkes to purge out the last remaining slot in Germany. And it will be ours. We need to do some defending this turn because Belarus is undefended and the EU is undefended. So Maya has to defend the EU this turn. That is of critical importance.
Making things safe for our people.
What else is undefended? I think that's EU again, EU again, EU again, EU again. So once we've defended the EU, we need to go back and defend Belarus. Chuck, if you haven't got aliens to attack, do another scan because I know they're here. Scan here though, just in case there's anything around.
Surveillance.
Quiet. What do we want you to do this turn? Do you want to start maybe looking at taking Denmark? Denmark is a it's got 2 regions unfortunately, which will make mission control a little bit annoying. Other options are Hungary. We've got the Southern Balkan states. We've got Northern Balkan states. We've got Greeks down here. We've got Greece. Greece is on 3-6 actually. That's not bad. And it's not defended right now. Could you crack that down? .7. I could decrease, but I could also crack down. We could take Greece right now. And then we could play nice with humanity first afterwards. So yeah, we're going to have to play nice with humanity first after we take Greece. But they're probably going to defend it this turn as well. Oh, we don't have any CP this turn. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to wait. So in that case, we'll decrease unrest in the EU just to make sure it's nice and safe. And because it's a bit of a dead turn, I think we're going to do some inspiration. And we're going to inspire. I want to make sure Maya is really heavy on her loyalty. She's currently sitting at. Will it tell me both? Yeah. So her last known loyalty was 12. It doesn't show me what we brought it up to, unfortunately, which is a little bit annoying. There is a way to check that, I'm pretty sure, and I know chat has told me before, but I always forget it. But anyway, I want to do an inspire on Maya just while we're waiting for things to tick up. The one problem, Razorback, with going for the servants, because I know they're looking really good here in Spain and they're looking really good here in the UK, is that Spain is no longer in the EU. And the problem with that is it's going to take a really long time to bring Spain into the EU while these other countries... okay, we'll have Quiet investigate Maya and find out what her loyalty is. Hang on, I need to close this menu. And then I need to select Quiet. I need to investigate Maya.
Surveilling target.
And then we'll just do an inspire with honest as well, just so it's happening. UK is just going to take a long time for those to be brought in. Yeah, the UK is very expensive. Where these smaller nations I can bring in really quickly, and it just makes us more powerful really faster, essentially. Okay, everyone's got a mission. Let's confirm assignments and unpause. When do we want to launch our first hab? Actually, should we be thinking about doing that now? We have a lot of boost. We can now found orbitals. So we could get what? We want to get something like 4 orbitals total, 2 in low Earth orbit 1, 2 in low Earth orbit 2. How much is it going to cost? It's going to cost us 12 boosts to launch an orbital. I think we need to start building our space labs. So we're skipping the normal space stations. We're going straight to orbitals. Do I want to get all 4 going right now? Hey, many-headed mishaps. Things have only really just started, so don't worry. It's all good. Hey, Jans, how are you going? I think, Jans, that's exactly what I need to do. Oh, we don't have solar arrays. That's right. That's what we need. We need solar array research. But we can get that. We can get the orbitals building at this point, so that they're at least ready to go. We've got the boost. We've got the money. Yeah, let's get the cores up. So I'm going to found 2 orbitals in low Earth, 2 orbitals in low Earth 2, and that'll be our start. So I need to go through my space-based names for this, and I've got them all ready. So Alexander the Great Station was our first one the game gave us. Okay, I want to pause the game here. Hang on. Solar build at the same speed. Let's get another one in low Earth orbit. I'm also just quite excited to get some stuff in space. I'm sure that makes sense. And then we want to build no more in low Earth orbit. We want to build. Let's back out of here. Because I want to build in low Earth orbit 2. That's targeted now. Good. Okay, so found orbital. And one more in low Earth orbit 2. Okay, so we've got 4 orbitals built. Now the game's going to get quiet for a second while I get names for these. Not going for functional names. They will have functional names as well as the name that whoever has suggested them have. I think it's only fair with the amount of names I've had suggested that we use them. So the game's just gone quiet while I grab the name list up. So I'm just going to go in order for now of orbital names. I'm going to randomize them for next time. Ships, ships, ships. Agent names, ship names, ship names. There's a lot of ship names in here. I might not actually have that many station names. Culture ships, ships, ships. Ships, bases, okay, Australian Navy ship names, council names. I've got shipyard names, defense names. I've got some science station names. Oh, Brillcrafter got one in here. All right. So we've got Alexander the Great Station. The first ones we've got here are from Crash Test. So Crash Test is getting a name on one of the stations. I'm not going to go with all of their suggestions straight off because we've got other ones. But their first one was Ruby Station. So that's the first one we're going with. Then this station here is getting renamed to... I keep forgetting what I need to click on here. That really confused me in the background there. I was like, what's going on there? So this station here is going to be called... this is a Brillcrafter suggestion. They did ask for it, so this is YouTuber Nation. And then once I've actually put the science labs on them, they'll get an additional name after that describing what they're doing. Then we've got a suggestion from Neil, and this is Party Rock Station, which I quite like. I think Party Rock's going to be stuck in my head now. Party Rock Station. And then, do we have any others from anyone else? Crash is another one, but we'll go with Silent Stacks. Was a great one. There's some really good names in their suggestions. Also some great ones from TRM. The Alien Avery I quite like, but we're going in order of people who suggested. So we're probably going to go with this name here, which is not my standard for names, but it made me smile. So this is Space Weed Farm L Alpha from Silent Stack. And that's our 4 orbitals early names. Okay. And they're now under construction around our space station. I'm just going to catch up on chat now because I had to take that off screen. Also, let's get back onto Earth so we can speed things up. Yeah, you have to click through so many screens to get there. So I can build the labs now? Okay. Yeah, that would be a good one, TRM. So is it worth building the labs now? Hang on, let's pause the game. My investigation hasn't gone through yet. Okay, well, there's a lot to think about here then. So Ruby Station. Right, we want to get... how we want to lay this out. I have not done this layout before. It's not optimal due to upkeep. Let's wait until we'll build them alongside the solar panels because I'm a little bit overwhelmed with that at the moment. And I've got stuff to do in Europe right now. It's not pressing. Mobile Space Lab is done, which means that we can now potentially get advanced prospecting surveys, which I think is what you were talking about, Night Skies. So let's now get, where was it? Improved maintenance procedures going. And that will tick over in the background. We're still miles ahead in advanced heat management concepts, so that's fine. Right, 8 labs per thing, that's cool.
I have new information.
Okay, Maya's current loyalty is at 18. I'm going to write that down, because I know it's in the game, but I will forget, and it's just nice to have it at a glance. Maya, 18 loyalty. Cool, this pen doesn't work. That's a great start. This pencil also doesn't work. I do actually have pens on my desk, which is something. Maya, 18 loyalty. Cool. Alright. Yes, But I then forget how many times I've put their loyalty up, and what I'm going to do is every time I do an inspire, I'll add on what it's gone up to. Okay, continue. So you can see what the loyalty was, but what the loyalty is currently from me increasing it. And obviously I won't be aware of anything that's gone down either, but I'll at least have a better idea of what's going on. South Korea has declared war on Venezuela, okay? Probe arrives. Okay, so we've arrived on Caricalera. We've got a lot of thistles, but we have a massive... sorry, a lot of volatiles. I don't think this looks like a particularly good asteroid. Didn't mean to go there, but we'll get a little trip through the solar system. Here it is here. It has one site. I don't think it's particularly that exciting.
Mission
Head back to
in
Earth.
progress.
The metric of loyalty, it's how easy they are to turn turn into double agents, basically.
Our people have
Okay.
taken control.
We have purged the servants, no, not the servants, the academy out of Germany. Earlier in this game, I felt like that would never happen, so I'm really happy that it has now, in fact, happened. So we're going to get honest, trustworthy to set national policy. Now, we'll check that he can actually do that before I actually give him the mission. We should be able to unify with Germany. We cannot unify with Germany because we haven't finished cooling down here, right? Yes, 39 days before we can build them in. You can build with 2 times solar array plus 10 labs for the tier 1 labs and replace 2 labs with solar arrays and upgrade to tier 2. Okay, why don't we do that? Yeah, 39 days. It's okay. Everyone was like jumping on top of the nose. I was there. I'm starting to like get there. There's still a lot of MC to build. New orcs apparently. Okay, so first things first, let's sort out our priorities in Germany. Did I make that? Yes, that template that I needed hours ago. I did actually make the template, and it is here. That template I needed hours ago has been done. Before I forget, let's get Maya to defend Belarus. Perfect. So let's now
Acknowledged.
spend some time at 1 point in build army. Yeah, how close is Germany to finishing an army, actually? Germany is very close. Okay, yes. 1 point in build army. Excellent. Okay, let's start building our space stations. So I can go with 2 times solar arrays plus 10 labs. So we'll get a solar array here. So I can upgrade these, right? I can upgrade the solar collectors to solar arrays. Because I've not done this. Not now, when I've got the solar arrays. You see, you're driving me. Okay, good. You can tell I haven't done anything in space yet. You don't have solar arrays yet. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay, we're good, we're good. Chuck Rambo detected more aliens in Bangkok. So he's going to assault those aliens in Bangkok. Guy Fawkes.
Where do you need me?
So we now do not have CP to do anything. Yeah, I can build solar panels. That's what I was thinking. We're going to be building more labs around Mercury as well, Razorback. That is the plan. Is it worth building the labs now, or I'm just going to wait until I've got the arrays? Yeah, I'm just going to wait until I've got the arrays. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just confusing myself by going too fast. Still a long way until Mercury Tech, exactly. Okay, right, let's calm down. We need something for the rest of the team to be doing. Honest is going to be inspiring people, so we'll get Guy to investigate Chuck, because I want to check everyone's loyalty.
Investigating target.
And I want to get Quiet to investigate Guy.
Eyes on target.
Then we're going to get Honest to inspire Chuck. And I just want to get a good picture of what everybody's loyalty is at right now. So I've got it written down so that it just works better for my head if it's written down. I'm going to confirm, and we're going to unpause.
Securing our control.
I couldn't get through to them.
Yeah, it is a little bit like that, Joe. Okay, that's a failure on the Inspire, which is a shame.
We've got some intel
Okay,
on our
so
target.
Guy's loyalty is currently 15. Guy, 15. That'll tell me who it's important to focus on as well. Germany has developed the 1st Panzer Division. Well done, Germany. Let's take that point out of build army. Okay, we've got a probe arriving at 2 Palace. Again, it's pretty terrible. We've got 53 volatiles, which is nice, but I've got so much volatile coming in. Once the rest of these mines complete, I'm not that worried about it. If there's more rare metals... Okay, we had a fail on Investigate Chuck, which is interesting. And then Chuck's going to fight some aliens. Yeah, the 1st Panzer Division is summoning some new viewers.
Target secured.
Good work, Chuck. Okay.
You are a shining star.
Advanced heat management concepts is completed. That unlocks missions to the inner planets as a technology that we can now research. Let's go and have a look at what we want to pick next. So I don't know if we want to actually get into mission to the inner planets. Let's get these in category first of all, because it's very confusing. So mission to the inner planets is available as a research. Other stuff we can look at here. The settlement hubs, principles of space warfare still hasn't been done. What about our big research options? Probably advanced atomic manipulation will let us get access to stuff we need. Atom coupling enables the creation of ultra-strong nanostructures that others cannot be fabricated. This is a requirement for the following techs: antimatter containment, diamondoids, high-temperature superconductors, inertial confinement fusion, neutronium containment, quantum computing. This is a requirement for the following faction projects: quantum batteries, muon spiker, hydron tap, atom smasher, nanofactory, water purification techniques. So we're going to grab advanced atomic manipulation. And we'll see how that ticks over with 1 point in it for now. We should get space science labs. How many space science labs should we be building then? And we'll do that as minimally as possible. I'll just pause while we're waiting for that. Five space science labs. Okay. Well, we'll get Ruby. Well, should we just build them all on one station, or should we spread them out? I can do one on each. So we'll need... So where is it? One solar collector produces 10 energy, and one space science lab requires 5 energy. So one solar lab can support 2 labs. Spread them out. So if I do a solar collector, which we'll build in space for basically nothing. Yeah, it's 4. Yeah, and I want to do what I want to do, like fork it out this way, or try and like make it a little bit. We'll do space science lab, space science lab. So that's 2 on Ruby. Then on VTuber Nation, we'll build the same again. So we'll build solar collector, build in space, space line slab, build in space. Hey Crash Test, how's it going? Not much so far. We got Ruby Station has been built, or is building itself, and I'm just setting up the space science labs that we need to run off them. And then Party Rock will get 1 space science lab. Seems a bit of a waste not to use that other bit of power from the solar panel. Is info as you can have them on 2 per station. Okay. Rather than building anything on Earth instead of orbit, it's so much cheaper to build them in Mars and fling them all the way across the best thing about it, Mishaps, is it's only going to take 30 days, apparently, to build them on Mars and fling them back to Earth. Which I find fascinating, how we're able to do that. So we want a solar collector here, build in space in 30 days, and then we want a space science lab. So that's my 5 space science labs now being built. Which I'm quite excited by. Yeah, what should I build my other lab? We have very low... Do we get a research breakdown? Space science is our worst, followed by life science, so I feel like we should build a life science lab. Xeno research is actually really high right now. Our xenology is at 28%. But then I don't have... I do have a life science lab. So life sciences are currently our worst. Yeah, we are using railguns to get these things around. But xenology... Okay, we'll help with alien detection. Let's do that then. Fire the materials and the asteroids, add the railgun, and they just assemble it on the way. Yeah, that's the way we do it. Which boost do you want? I'm gonna grab this xenoscience because it'll help with alien detection. Okay, so Party Rock, Ruby, VTuber, and Party Rock are all ready to go. I'm just gonna quickly edit their names. So Ruby Station is now Ruby Station 2 space science. So SS is space science. Vitubernation is now Vitubernation 2 SS. And then Party Rock Station is now Party Rock 1 SS 1 ZS. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me with how awful. Oh, really? Nice guys, don't point that out. Life Science gets 3% boosted welfare priority as well. That's good to know. 1 solar collector will power 3 social labs. Cool. You could always build 1 more solar collector on the stations and build 10 more labs. Well, I mean, Space Weed Farm L Alpha hasn't even got anything on it yet. We could build more labs. So if we come back to Ruby Station, I could build another solar collector here. And what do I want to build? Like another 5 Xenology labs? Or another 5 space science labs? What are we thinking is the most valuable form of research here? Space science seems like it's going to be really big, but am I hitting a cap? Because obviously with T2 I can't upgrade them more, so I probably want to build other stuff. Maybe just build a couple of everything else so we've got it ticking over. We've got 1 Xenology lab already, so I'm thinking maybe some social science labs, just 'cause we can. They only require 3 power. I feel like I should have planned this out a bit better. It boosts priority. So adds +1 strength to our successful public campaign missions to a maximum of 9. All tech category bonus from hand modules mission returns. So it makes our persuasion better. Yeah. Put social science lab on their own stations. Alright. Well then, guess what's getting built on Space Weed Farm L Alpha? Space science boosts mission control priority. That's interesting. But I don't want more than 5, right? Because I can only upgrade 5. Station singular. Yeah, so Space Weed Farm L Alpha has no labs on it right now. So I could put all the social science labs on Space Weed Farm L Alpha. Yes, they only use 3 power rather than 5. I did spot that. Ugh, okay. So Ruby Station 2 SS can support 2 more labs right now. You'd fit 11 science labs up. Yeah, okay. So I've got enough for 2 more 5 cost science labs here. So I'm thinking I'm going to grab a second Xenology lab. Maybe a materials lab on this one. And just kind of spread some research out a little bit. It just feels a lot less planned, really, doing it this way. I did want to hold back on most of this until we got the arrays built. I'm still kind of tempted to do that. Solar arrays make 42 power. Wow. Suggestions for layouts here. What should I put on this station? Just for 5th social science labs. Okay. So we've got two space science labs on this station. We have enough power for another 2 labs if we want to build them now. We could build a second Xenology lab, giving us 2 total. Maybe just go for 2 of everything else. I think that we'll see how we go. So I'm going to build another Xenology lab, and I'm going to build a information science lab. Warning: current and under construction power modules will not generate electricity to operate this module. Hang on a second. Does Xenology labs use more power? 5 power. That produces 10. 5 power. Yeah, I will have enough power. I'll have 20 power. Currently using 15. Info science needs 6 power. Ah. Well, let's build a life sciences lab here then. Okay, so this is Ruby Station 2S. It has 2 social science, 1 xenoscience, 1 was a life science lab. Okay, done. Then we'll move on to Vitubernation. Hey Tomac, thanks. A very confusing game. That's what I'll say about that. Info science needs 6 power. So social info, we'll do social info on the last one then, because that's a good place to kind of try and balance them out. So we want a solar collector here. Now energy labs use less power. They use more power as well. They use 8 So that's something else I need to put into mind here. I could build one energy lab here. So we've got it. The other option is I could build a materials lab and a... We've kind of done... Xenology we've got 2 of. Space science we have 5 of. Social science we have none of. Interface bonus is useless for energy labs. Okay, cool. Build those at Mercury. Energy slow priority. Nice, nice. Okay, so information science labs give us 3% bonus to our investments in knowledge priority if a module is in Earth orbit. Life science gives 3% to welfare. Materials gives 3% to military priority. Social gives public campaigning, which we want. We're going to do that on our last one. And space science gives 3% to mission control. So we do want some space science labs. I've built a whole ton of those, that's right. And then xenology is alien detection. Right, so I probably want to get... I might put an information science lab here. But they do match up quite nicely with... Hang on. Before we upgrade this, let's go to Space Weed Farm L Alpha. And then we're going to build... I feel sorry for anyone tuning into the stream, by the way, and seeing those names. 2 solar collectors here. Then we're going to get 1 information science lab. 1 social science lab, which is 11 power. And then I can build another 2 social science labs here. Is there 3? Is that right? Okay, and that leaves us with 1 power left over here. Now, if I go back to VTuber Nation... Oh, I haven't written down what space we've got. That's okay. So, we want to get some material labs, because I haven't built any of those yet. So, I've got 2 power available. We're going to build 2 materials labs here. Don't mix social info. Did I misread that? I thought I wanted to mix social and info. Do I need to go back and destroy those then? We'll get our 2 materials labs done here. Okay, this is, again, so overwhelming. Alright, let me just quickly update VTuber Nation's name, actually. Because it now is VTuber Nation, 2 Space Science, 2 Material Science. Leave it for now. Okay, that's fine. So we've got everything leveled up apart from Party Rock. Party Rock can take some more stuff. So we can add another... solar collector to Party Rock. And I'm wondering if I just build another 2 material science labs, because that's going to help us with military priority and atomic manipulation. You put 2 times info each general science orbital and it'll work when you go to tier 2. Okay. Have I built any information science labs, actually? Yeah, I've got xenology. I haven't built any information science, so I should probably build at least 1 information science. Yeah, we'll grab an information science lab here. Alright, that'll do for now. We'll come back and redo this properly when we've got our solar arrays, but that's at least something happening in space. Right, sorry about that. I made a big meal of that, honestly. Okay, we've now taken control of the 1st Panzer Division. Aliens gaining popular in Sudan. Lower Guinea and the European Union in their alliance. Alright, how far off are we on a joining here? 24 days. Okay, it's handy that it shows up there. Right, what became undefended? Okay, Russia is currently undefended. Sorry, the Eurasian nation is currently undefended. So Maya, get on that.
Making things safe for our people.
Russia. Okay, just want to make sure of that. Got a mine finished as well. Didn't mean to fly over to it. Whoops. Yeah, I might do that in between streams. That's a very good idea. I'll set up, we'll do a layout for the labs, and I'll maybe just do a quick video on it when I clean them up, rather than doing it on stream, because it's going to take a little bit of time. Germany mission control won't be finished in 24 days. That's a good point. We're going to wait ages for that to complete. Okay, I'll need to remember that. Right. We are a little bit stuck then on control points, because if we're not going to be able to bring Russia into the EU very soon. We're going to have to wait for... Northern Balkans is at 4, Slovakia is at 2, Belarus is at 3, Baltic states are at 3, Portugal is at 4 as well. Portugal's at 5, so Portugal's going to be the next one we bring in. we'll have to keep an eye on Portugal. Yeah, I got there just at the same time as you did, Neil. Alright, in the meantime then, Chuck has an alien activity to investigate, and they will do
Headed
that.
there now.
There wasn't more than one, was
Ready
there?
to
Just
go.
check that. There wasn't, so only
Where to?
Pyongyang. Okay. Then we're going to get Guy. We're going to get quiet because Guy failed to investigate Chuck.
We'll see what they're up to.
We're going to get
Acknowledged.
Guy to investigate Honest. And I'm going to get Honest to inspire Guy, who currently has the lowest loyalty to me. Direct investment in Portugal?
I'll speak.
Let's have a look. So I have 7.8k cash. If we direct invest, space. So it's mission control I want to invest in. Does it tell me how much it's going to cost? Well, I don't actually. It's going to just when I click on it, isn't it? So it's going to cost me 676 cash per investment point. But how do I know how much that's going to increase it by? You can type the number. Okay, how much do we need? So 7.5. So I need, what's 8 minus 25? I need something like 19. No, I need more than that. I need... So I need 7. So I need something... Why can't I do maths right now? This is embarrassing. Hang on. Let's just do it right. I can do simple maths, but because I'm doing it on stream, I've decided that I can't. So, 25 minus 7.5. I need 17.5 investment. Thank you. Jeez, that was terrible. 17.5. Not 175. Okay, I can't put it. I have to put a full number in. So it's going to cost me 7.4k and 24.8. So I think we just hit it. Oh, it's going to cost all my money. We'll just let it tick over for now.
Securing our control.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Inspire mission. Okay, so Guys has gone up. I can't tell how much Guys has gone up, but I'll put a plus next to it to know that it's been increased. Okay. We can now undertake the construction module project, which is, we do need that, I'm pretty sure. Thanks, Derp. Money is overrated, you have railguns. That is true, but we need money for some other stuff as well, like keeping the FSB on side.
Surveillance complete.
Okay, Chuck has a loyalty of 17. That's pretty good. We do have railguns. We got them really early, but not like buildable ones. Not combat railguns. No, we don't have those. And Honest is at 16. So the new person we need to check is Quiet. Do you want us to switch to construction module? Let's dump improved maintenance procedures for now then. Construction module. Where is it? Construction module. That's only 1,000, yes. Yeah, exactly. We've been using like big, I think, planetary based railguns to jet stuff off around the system. So construction module research is needed so that we can build things locally. Ooh, okay, this is still not great. This is probably the best asteroid we've seen so far, 19 Fortuna. 24 water, 50 volatiles, 3 base metals, 0.87. Yes, Mathwin. Yeah, that's Mishaps, I think, has got it pretty well. Okay, new project available. Develop Space Command. Have revolt events are less likely to affect us. We're better able to resist disruptions to mission control. Spin us off a new org to the faction pool. Cool. Yeah. They are very useful too, and that's correct.
Here's what we found.
Yeah, more alien activity investigated. I'm just going to take our space resources off the map for the moment. Okay. It is now the 16th, so let's have a look at some orcs. Did I see like a fire or something explode over here before the turn ticked over? We can't use them for orbiting transitioning ships. No, we just use them to fire construction. At the moment, we're using them to fire satellite HAB components across the solar system. Do we have any level ups? No level ups. Okay, let's have a look what's available here. DARPA is available for Not as actually as much as I thought DARPA would give. We've got Delphinus Research Group, which gives +1 science and a bunch of nice investment bonuses. Sandia National Laboratories. The American Mafia is here. We can't take them, sadly. Xenon Minerals, +3 economy, +5% spoils, +6% space mining bonus. That's a rocket launch effect. Cool. That's a pretty good one. We've got Horus Industries, which is just free money, and Spica Products, which is also free money. I can't really make use of any of these right now, unless I move stuff around, which is a shame. What is Topaz Fund giving me? It gives him the advise, and it gives me +5% knowledge. Yeah, Derp. I don't think we can do much. So I could dump this for the moment just to buy Xenon, Horus, and Spica, so I've got them in the bag. Though I don't think I'm ever really going to be able to make use of these. And the income amount is quite low compared to what my current income is. More smart is more good, yeah. I want to kind of get Xenon Minerals on the go, though. So I'm going to unequip Topaz. Is Topaz a 2 point or a 1 point? Why is Topaz a 2 point? 5% knowledge? I want to dump that right now. I'm second guessing myself. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to grab Xenon Minerals. That gets us more income. And then when we got the time, we will add more orgs. I'm not going to bother with Horus or Spica, though. I don't think they're good enough. Alright, jobs for this turn. For the first time in a while, nothing is undefended. I don't think we need to worry too much about these 2 points in Germany for now. We still need to find out what Quiet's loyalty is, so I'm going to get Guy to try and investigate them. 0% chance. Quiet is... Okay, we're just going to have to hope that Quiet is, because I can't investigate them.
Ready for my mission.
Chuck, I want you to surveil in this region of China. This region here, Mongolia, actually borders 2 areas that are of concern.
Where to?
Where to?
I said Inspire Spam. I'm actually probably going to hit him with a double Inspire this turn. What we're going to do is we're going to keep checking on Portugal, and when we've got enough to direct invest, we're just going to do it and finish it off. But I think I'm going to get Maya to inspire him, and we'll get Honest to inspire him this turn as well. That way, I just know that he's had a decent investment.
I'll make sure they're on our
then
side.
Guy this turn
At
will
your
do
service.
public opinion. Which nation do we have the least public opinion in right now? It's currently Slovakia, so I'm going to get him to do some... that's Hungary. Where's Slovakia? Belarus. Don't know Eastern Europe very well, and it is embarrassing. Northern Balkan. Where is Slovakia? We'll just do it from the selector, and then I'll know where it is. Which is not in... I think my state's at the top. Yeah, Slovakia. It's in the middle there that I didn't see. Cool. Public opinion
I
there.
will tell our story.
And quiet. I'll
Ready
get you to
for
do the same
orders.
thing in Slovakia.
We must
Alright.
persuade the people.
Simple turn. Let's confirm assignments and
I
unpause.
think we had a breakthrough.
Alright. Quiet loyalty's gone up by 2.
On Overwatch.
I
Another
think
2.
we had a breakthrough.
Gotcha. I got it, Neil. And we can now... Okay, we now do solar array projects. So I'm actually going to dump hydrobiology for now and get solar arrays on the go. Where is solar arrays? Oh, yeah, that's right. That quite is transparent. Why can I not see solar array? There it is. And we're just going to full invest in that and get that done next month. I could pull out of here and pull out of here and get that done on the 2nd of December. But I don't think there's no change in the turn that I can do this on, really. Although it doesn't, I don't need to do it on a turn, do I? Do we want to power solar arrays? Don't pull out. Okay. We'll get it done in December, though, yeah? Yeah, we'll get it done in December. Okay. Oh, great. Guy Fawkes and Honest Trustworthy are kicking off again. We need Guy Fawkes and China behind... Wait, an also between China and Vietnam is seeping through to Guy Fawkes and Honest Trustworthy's professional relationship. Even though our cause is explicitly a multinational one, it's not always easy for old habits and ways of thinking to be forgotten overnight. Now, when humanity should be coming together, these two are at each other's throats, yet they are merely reflect the popular sentiments in home nations. So what does Call of Duty get along? Guy Fawkes loyalty stats by -3, honest by -3. Public opinion in China and Taiwan. China and Vietnam will go down. I can pay 4k and 400 influence to get their nations to improve. Is that worth it? I don't think it is. So I can pick one nation to support me, which gets me a small loyalty bonus and a major loyalty negative. I can get a slight hit to loyalty on both of them, which an Inspire round, honestly, I don't think that'll do too much. I think I'm just going to take the Can't the two of them just get along and I'll just hit them with Inspires.
My family.
Okay,
had
Space
this
Agriculture
farm
has
in
just completed. They've gone for electrothermal propulsion as their next one. That gives access to
Corn,
hydroponic space and fuel
soybean.
cell 2. Fission reactor arrays are now available as well for deep space
Public opinion
locations.
is moving in our direction.
Get ready for public opinion spam, everybody. Japan is going to war with Lower Guinea. The Academy is going to getting Japan to attack everybody in this playthrough. Lots of projects popping, which is nice. Okay. Whole load of stuff in space is completed. We just got all of Germany, yeah. So we got our information science lab is done, our solar collector is done, our social science lab. Okay. It is pretty cool to have a big hab like this. I do quite like that. At the moment, nothing is powered, but I'm guessing that's because the core isn't finished yet. So the labs are finished, but the core isn't, which is pretty funny.
Reporting in.
Japan is very angry. Burkina Faso doesn't like me. Uh-oh. I don't even know where Burkina Faso is. Right. Back to how we're going here. So, Guy and Honest have taken an inspiration hit this turn.
Ready.
So I'm going to just inspire Guy.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
And inspire Honest.
What's the op?
I'm here. I'll speak.
West
with them.
Africa. Cool. Thanks.
Ready.
Chuck detected some aliens in Juba again. So we're going to attack those.
Taking it to them.
Thank you, everybody, for
Standing
helping know where
by
Burkina
for
Faso is.
orders.
They're just going to sleep in their suits for now, mishaps. I'm sure they'll be fine. Okay, what do we want to do with Guy and Quiet this turn? Because I'm still cap stuck. Portugal is currently sitting at 14.7. If we do a direct investment, so we now need 15 in mission control. And I can still only invest 11. Okay, so we're a long way off that being completed. So they can't do anything yet. We'll just continue public opinion campaigning then. I'll just get them to campaign here
We
again
must persuade the people.
and here again.
For my mission.
And we will
our case.
confirm assignments and unpause.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Okay, there's a critical success for Inspire on Honest Trustworthy, so that's probably sort of the problem.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
And that was a minor success for Quiet, for
If some
Guy.
ancient
Okay,
race of
Arrival Law
wandering
just triggered. They've gone for
snake
high energy
suddenly crawled from the
electrostatic
desert,
propulsion.
they would
This
have
gives
no
space
rights,
commerce is
no
now available, and we
protections.
can get
Any
regulatory capture,
idiot with a
maximum
rifle
effort,
could
sanctioned
turn a
investigations,
miracle into a
and
pair of
executive
boots.
privilege. There's another mission control or boost launch from Europe. New alien
Move
fleet.
the needle.
Okay, critical success in Slovakia, that's
Public
great.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
That's up to 40%, which is good. Solar array projects is completed. Okay, so all that stuff I just built was a bit useless. Let's get hydrobiology back under work. And I want to pause the game as soon as I unpause it. So, what I now need to do is fix all of my space stations. So the question is, can I just upgrade my in situ solar arrays? Yes, I can. So one solar array will give me 42 power. So I need what? One? So 2 solar arrays per orbital. That's fine. Let's get all of these upgraded. And it's gonna cost so little. So 2 per hab. So this will be good. This is fine. Not too much of a fix to fix. So upgrade the solar array. Upgrade the solar array. Upgrade to solar array. Upgrade to solar array. And the last one. So now I can really afford a lot more infrastructure and space now that I've got my solar arrays up and running. Oh, I will in 40 days. So what I could do is now just go and build a whole ton of labs, right? Because these will now have, what is it, 42, so they'll have 84 power on them. So I can pretty much put whatever I want on them. But I think what I'll do is I want to do it now so it's building, but it doesn't take a lot of time. Ugh. We're gonna have to do a little bit more space station Jenga, everybody. I'm sorry about that, but we need to get these space stations sorted. So I'm gonna do it now. So Ruby currently has, it has 2 space science labs, 1 xenoscience lab, and 1 life science lab. So what do we want to add to this? We've got 3 slots left, 6 slots left. We can pretty much add. The end result is we're going to be able to fit 5 tier 2 labs per space station. But until that happens, we can kind of just throw whatever we want on here. So how many slots do we have free across here? Probably enough that we can build 5 of everything. So we've got 2 space science, 1 xenoscience, 1 life science. Energy or material for Ruby? Sure. We can get... Well, energy labs we're not going to build because they don't give us... we don't need the boost priority bonus. We're going to save the energy labs for when we get them in orbit of Mercury. So maybe you actually probably wanted Ruby to be a Mercury station, but we'll get one of your stations out there to be that one. So we'll put materials labs on this one. I've already got... How many material labs do I have already? I have 2 materials by the looks of it. Yeah, I've got 2 materials so far. Because Space Weed Farm Alpha doesn't have any. So we want to add a couple more of them. Wait a minute. What's up, Neil? Eight labs per station. Oh, I thought it was only 5. 5 of each lab type. Right, so I want to try to put 5 of each of the main one. Right, okay. So, hang on. I'm going to write this down. I need to put this on paper to make it go around my head. So Ruby has 2 space science. It has 1 xenoscience, and it has 1 life science. So I can fit another 4 stations on here. If I want to get, and I want to try and get everything kind of spread out across all of my stations. So what I could do is I could add 1 information science, 1 materials lab. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I could get 1 Xeno lab. That's for 7. And then I've got 1 thing left over for on here. So something that... Oh, I've already got 1 Xeno lab. No, that's... Yeah, I've already got 1 Xeno lab on here. So hang on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have I missed something out? I've got life science. I've got information science. I don't have any energy labs, so that's fine. I've got a materials lab. Space science is already sorted, because I've already got 5 of those. So I could just add another xenoscience lab on here to getting that to 2, and another life science. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So that's this one done. So I need another xenology lab. I need another life science lab. Have I not got any social science? No, social science are on another station. Their power requirements are different, and I want to build a different station just for social science that I'm not building yet. And then a materials lab. So that should be 8 if I've counted that correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what have I missed off? We've got life science, xenology, space science, life science, xenology, materials lab. 2 space science, 2 xenoscience, 2 life science, 1 information science. That's what I haven't built yet. So I'm not going to add any additional ones here because that will take me over the size limit when I get them to tier 2. And I just want to upgrade these to tier 2, like, flat. Okay, so that's that one done. Now, VTuber Nation. VTuber Nation currently has 2 materials labs and 2 space science labs. So I need to add 1 information science lab to that. Social science labs, if they're in Earth orbit, give me public campaign bonuses. So I'm going to add information science lab here, and that gives me, yeah, 1 information science lab. Then I've already got, hang on, let me count this up again. So I've got Space Weed Farm Alpha. What do you have on you? Because I didn't update your name. 1 information science lab and 3 social science labs. Okay, and you've got space science, life science, information science, xenology lab, materials. I am definitely going to have to off-stream fix these because I can tell I'm not doing them properly. But I just want stuff building because I want these labs to kick into gear. So we're just going to throw some stuff up. I'm not going to spend too much more time on it. I want to fix it off-stream. So we're going to throw on here, we've got 2, 2, 2. Let's get another life sciences lab. Let's get another xeno lab. And 1 more lab. We're going to throw 1 social science lab on here just so that they're spread out a little bit. Again, I will fix these later. Party Rock is very low on labs right now. Let's get you another materials lab. Let's get you another xeno lab. We'll grab another life sciences lab. We'll grab 1 more information science lab. That gives us 5 information science labs. And I'm actually going to grab another space science lab as well. And then Space Weed Farm Alpha. You've already got 3 social science. You can fit so much social science on here. I might just go all in on social science on you for now. I probably should, TRM, you're right. I should have a plan before I do it in future. I'm just throwing these on here so we have something building. And I can fix this all up. It's only going to take 40 days or so to move, like 90 days to refix it. It's not the end of the world if my science isn't perfect. Okay, so all my habits are now full, and they're all getting science. That's fine. Let's just let that do its thing in the background and get on with the game. Japan is now declared war on Ghana. So Japan is just out there for everybody. Lithium heat sinks is now available. That's pretty nice.
By the numbers.
Still fighting off those aliens in China. We can now build op centers. What do op centers do? Let's have a quick check. I'm very curious. I've not seen those before. No, I can research op centers, of course. Doesn't mean I can build them. Just means I can research them. Also, I just realized my stations are not full. Terrible asteroid. Not worth our time. And aliens hate Space MC, don't they? Okay, we've got some new orgs available. Let's check that first. We might have some levels up as well. Not for you. Yes, you've got to level up. So honest, we're going to level your... We're going to get you the Streetwise. Yeah, Streetwise... No, it's a Survivor trait I want you to have. Not the Streetwise trait. I could grab Criminal on you, which would give me access to some more stuff. I think I am actually going to grab that. That will be quite useful. That's going to cost me 50 influence. What else have we got here? XP 12, XP 19, XP 8. Okay, everyone else is fully leveled up. So we've got Durandal Defense Services. They give +1 ops, +1 investigate, +1 security. That's a pretty nice one for Chuck to get. The security is a good one for him. We'll need to move some stuff around that. We've got the Special Services Group, which I can't get because I need Pakistan. This needs Mexico or Criminal, so we can't pick this up now. Hey Riga, how's it going? Oh, the salmon are back, are they? We've got +1 espionage, +1 command, +2 security on Los Zetas, which I can pick up if I've got 2 slots free. Speaker products is just income. Horus is just income. Do you want to get Los Zetas? That seems like a pretty good deal. That's not a bad one for Guy. No, it's not. Who did I give criminal to? I gave criminal to honest. Special services group is it's a different one. The one you're thinking of is honest has it. Quiet has it. Is special activities section. Special services group is something totally different. So we can get the Los Zetas on you if we need to dump something, and we need to dump a 2-star. I could get rid of Amethyst. That's quite a lot of research. I could jump Xenon Minerals for a turn and grab Los Zetas and then move Los Zetas over to Chuck. So let's unequip this. Oh, I can't grab it. Why can't I grab it? Consular must have these traits. Criminal. I must have Mexico as well. I thought it was either or. Okay, that makes sense. Then I could grab Durandal then. Someone had space for it. Guy could grab Durandal. I'd quite like it on Chuck. Chuck, if you drop Talaman Interactive, grab Durandal, and then we'll get you to grab Talaman. Okay, org juggling is done. Let's see what we're doing this turn. So Portugal is currently still too far out for us to direct invest because I need to be at 11. How far off are we? So 11. I don't know why I checked that. So we can get it to 20. Oh, wait, we're close enough now. Hang on. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I can spend 7. And they'll be ready to go. I'm not going to overbuy it, Neil. Don't worry. I'm not going to overbuy it. I'm just getting my head around the maths. I could see you thinking I was going to overbuy on the direct investment. So if I spend 7, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, that will get me there right now. That's going to cost me 4.7k and 15 influence. Now, that's going to cost me most of my money, but it means we can bring Portugal in this turn. So I'm going to confirm that. Done. Mission control is complete. In that case, we can now get Honest Trustworthy to do a set national policy in Europe. I will just check that we can definitely do this. Unify Portugal, yes.
Time to make our move.
So that's done.
Orders.
Now nobody needs defended right now, which is great. Chuck,
Orders.
You need to keep looking for aliens. We haven't checked Hungary in a while, so let's just do that again, just to make sure. Maya,
Where do you need me?
what do we want to do with you? I'm wondering if Quiet is a really good target for advising right now. Because, what's his science at? His science is at 6, but his command is at 12, and his admin is at 25. Whereas Maya is...
for orders.
Yeah, Quiet could be quite good for advising right now. And we could work on Greece. What's public opinion like in Greece right now? Public opinion in Greece is non-existent, so let's start hitting Greece for public opinion.
We'll make our appeal.
Standing by. I will try to sway the public.
Ready. Making our case.
Okay, I think we're good to go. So let's confirm assignments and unpause.
Surveilling target area.
A maximum effort increases the maximum of resources you can spend to increase a mission success chance. That's a big, really important one, I think. Another terrible asteroid. We're not doing very well on asteroids here.
The people will come to our side.
Get ready for public opinion spam.
Come to our side.
Up to
The
36%.
people will come to our
The
side.
forces of South Korea have imposed a new governing regime in Venezuela. The Protectorate are taking over nations the old-fashioned way. SNAP exercises. Russia is conducting a series of SNAP military exercises near the border with the Baltic states. The exercises come at a time of greatly increased tensions between the Baltic states and Russia. The public of the Baltic states fears that an invasion is imminent. Condemn the exercises as needlessly provocative. Cohesion in Baltic states changes by -1, causes some public opinion that Baltic states to turn away from the resistance. Russian military tech level increases. Send in operatives to sabotage. Triggers the following. Russia loses 0.1 for its military tech level. Cohesion, Russia changes by -1. Apparently we can't allow donations where the number of armies is greater than 0. Why is this triggering? Because we control both of these nations, but I think we need to condemn as needlessly provocative because I want Russian military tech level to increase and we can deal with the Baltic states. So we're going to do that. Done. It seems that Russia was merely rattling the saber. While the Baltic states' territorial integrity remains safer to the day, its inability to respond adequately has caused no small amount of consternation against the populace. So the problem was we didn't have an army there. If we had an army, okay. We want to unify with Portugal. Confirm. More boost. Cool. The European Union, under control resistance, and Portugal have decided to merge into a single nation. Excellent. That has freed up 18 control points for us. Hab module on Ruby Station is now complete. And VTuber Nation, and Party Rock Nation, and Space Weed Farm L Alpha. They look pretty cool, actually. I'm not going to unify with Germany, TRM, until they finish constructing Mission Control. Which is going to be a while, because they have a lot of regions available to them. So they're currently on 9 of 13. So not that long to go. Okay, new turn. It's the start of the month, so we don't need to worry about orcs. We're going to keep pushing Germany. Portugal's now in. Greece. Greece is going to cost us 6 against caps. We can do this pretty easily. All we want to do is purge and crack down the executive on the same turn so they don't leave the EU. So, just to check, what can Quiet do? Because Quiet's pretty amazing. Are we ready to take Greece, guys? Because we can take Greece this turn. So we'll crack down Greece.
Applying pressure on their people.
We'll get Chuck to assault the alien asset he has discovered in Ashgabat in Turkmenistan.
We're going in.
We're going to get Maya to just keep public opinioning in Greece. We're going to get Guy to keep public opinioning in Greece.
What's the op?
Oh, actually, Maya needs to defend. Look at this.
Tell our story.
Because Germany is undefended, which is perfect.
Ready
So
for my
Maya,
mission.
defend Germany. That would have been really
Protecting our
embarrassing.
interests.
And then Guy, your
Ready
public
for my
opinion
mission.
here as well. So
I
crack
will
down.
tell
Yeah.
our story.
Thanks, guys. I did see that. I did actually catch it before you did, but I'm glad that you were also looking out for me. So how many people live on this station now? Is there a way to see? 29 crew. Okay, it looks a lot bigger. It looks like it can hold a lot more than 29 people. That's a massive just jump into space that the Resistance has just managed to achieve very quickly.
At your service.
I just want to close these messages so they don't stay on my screen. And we will... I'm public opinioning in Germany, am I? I am. Thank you for spotting that. Guy Fawkes is. It's because it remembers the last place you clicked on.
I will try to sway the public.
Thank you, TRM. Let's confirm and unpause.
Securing our interests.
Germany is defended.
We've hit them
Alien
where it
life forms
hurts.
in Kenya. We've crackdown complete.
The people will come to our side.
Public opinion 44,
We're
48.
winning their hearts and minds.
Oh, Algeria has completed a spaceflight program. The Protectorate is now... South Korea is now at war with El Salvador. So they're just doing regime change the old-fashioned way. Fuel Cell 2 is now available. How are we doing on research, actually? Are we still ahead?
Score one for the good guys.
Yeah, we're still ahead here. Skunkworks is now available as well. That's a very important... Hang on, do we want to start researching Skunkworks? Construction module is about to complete, so after this, we might look into Skunkworks. Construction module is done. Maybe I could invade Spain. I don't need to, that's the thing. Okay, we now have a new project to research, so I think the next one I want to look at is interplanetary warships, which will let me start to actually get stuff I need to build corvettes, escorts, gunships, and I can start building my Mercury, working on this. What's developed Space Command give me? Harbor vaults are less likely to affect us. We're able to resist disruptions to mission control. What's the org we get from this? You don't want to build skunkworks in the Earth Moon system. Okay. What's the org we get? Is it something pretty good? We can get Developed Space Command on the way. That's fine. 29th of June 2027. That's just next year. This year. Mission control. Okay. What just happened? Okay, let's check orgs and level ups. We've got a level up here for Guy Fawkes. We'll get his admin up. What else have we got here? We've got a level up for Quiet. We'll get his admin up as well. His admin is currently sitting at 5. So we'll get that increased. And then we can move stuff around. I can free up 1 if he's got... His admin is currently 6, and he currently has plus... What's giving him plus admin? That's 5. That's 11. 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21. I must have 20. So he's quite high over. Mechanized motor supplies is plus 5. Just keep trying to remove MMS. I don't think we're quite that high over though. Level at level until you can get rid of MMS. That's fine. We'll keep doing that because he's currently at 6. I had it calculated up. He doesn't have enough. That's the important thing. 11. You've also got to level up. Let's get your admin up. Try it? Okay, I'll try it. And you don't have a level up. So that dropped his admin to 22, but didn't unequip anything. So that's pretty much perfect. So who do we want to give MMS to? Do we want to give it to Chuck? That'll give him another plus 5 this and plus 3 to his security. Or we could give it to Guy. That gives Advise and Stabilize Nation, which is quite nice. That's good to know, Neil. I didn't know. I thought it would maybe just cause an avalanche of orgs to unequip and just cause a disaster. I'm thinking about Guy or Chuck. Guy would get his security up to 8. Yeah, we'll chuck it on him. That gets his admin up to 20. That frees up 3 new slots. From the org marketplace, we've got the Azerian Mafia, we've got Special Services Group, we've got Los Zetas, Spica Products, American Mafia, Inter-Services Intelligence, Pakistan. We get Sandia, or we can equip some of these. So this is economy and money. Yes, a lot of quiet to our government. That's a good point. Stuff like Ministry of State Security and the Telscalati and the Foreign Intelligence Services cannot be unequipped from him. Let's just chuck on 5% knowledge, 6% unity, plus 1 persuasion. Plus, we'll get the space mining bonus on you for now. We'll probably move that around next turn. Okay, that's done. So we've got some more labs have been built, which is great. Now let's have a look at what needs defended. It is Baltic States. So Maya,
Reporting in.
let's get you defending the Baltic States.
Protecting our interests.
Then we need to get Quiet to crack down
Reporting in.
the... Oh, I can't do that this turn, can I? How does it work again? Because I can't purge. I'm not going to be able to purge this turn. So I'm not going to be able to stop them leaving the EU, am I? So I can get Guy to purge this point. Bring it under my control. But as soon as that happens... No, it's fine, because next turn I crack it down. And as long as I get the crackdown in first, they won't be able to do it. That's what happens. Yeah. I can still stop it. Yeah, it's okay. I was just working out in my head to make sure I had it right. In that case, we'll just push public campaigning in Greece as well. Make it easier.
What's the op?
Ready for orders.
Standing by.
Yeah, they're crack after. All good. So we've got some alien stuff to assault. We've got quite a lot going on here in terms of aliens. Let's get you to assault that.
To the LZ.
We're gonna get
Ready for
Quiet.
mission.
How's your assault chance? Pretty high. So we'll get you to go to Kenya. Or is Kenya where I sent Chuck?
Reporting in.
I sent Chuck to Kenya, so we'll send Quiet to Nairobi. Since he is the director of
Taking
XCOM.
it to them.
And then we're actually going to get Honest.
Standing by.
Oh, you can't investigate. Oh, we're gonna have to investigate that alien activity next turn. Confirm, unpause.
Making things safe for our people.
Okay. That's a whole ton of solar. All our solar lamps just finished. The ionic dust radiator is available. I want to see what these look like. Those are some intense solar arrays. That looks awesome. I've not seen any of the tier 2 stuff before. I can't wait to see the tier 2 labs, if that's the case. Okay, back to Earth.
Prepping for mission.
Did I send both of them to the same place? I feel
Public
like I did.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
I did. I sent them both to Kenya. That's really stupid. Another terrible asteroid is probed. Orbital debris strike. We've literally had our habs for 5 minutes, and stuff's already happened. Debris from recent fleet battles and weapon tests in low Earth orbit 2 is about to strike Party Rock. The debris cloud is spread out in a wide pattern, putting on a course to hit locations all over Party Rock. While the individual pieces of debris are small, each retains the potential to destroy valuable equipment modules. Installing defensive modules or stationing warships here can prevent this from happening in the future. Order the crew. Up to 3 modules will be destroyed. Improvised armor for modules will avert the rest effects. Pay 15,125. We can afford that. And we'll only lose 2. They just seem very low, Neil. I was expecting higher amounts of income. I think we're gonna have to pay for the armor here. Yeah, okay. Exactly. I'm maybe spoiled by Mars. That's the problem. I'm gonna improvise armor, which means we're gonna lose 2 modules on Party Rock. Information Science Lab destroyed. Space Science Lab destroyed. We'll just replace those. Oh, I missed the explosion. It was what? Information Science Lab and... This is Space Science Lab. Oh, I just built that on Earth. That was stupid. Missed a boost. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Yeah, but I'm not a cool guy. I'm not replacing them? I thought they were destroyed. Oh, do they get repaired? So where were the destroyed? Are these the destroyed ones here? Well, that's fine. I'll just decommission. I'll just destroy. I'll just get rid of these. Can I get rid of them, or they'll just sit there? They just sit there as destroyed modules. They don't do anything. A new module can be here. That's fine. I like as long as I haven't doubled down. I'm okay. We'll leave them there. Those are the memorial hubs for the loss of equipment and material that we had when they were destroyed.
By the numbers.
Learning so much here.
Report.
Yeah, I know. I sent you to the wrong place. I'm sorry.
Our associates.
Okay,
are
we have
now in
purged
charge.
Greece. And now we're going to crack it down and we'll be able to stop them from leaving the EU. So we'll get Quiet to crack
Where
down.
to?
Here. With a 98% chance. Crack that down.
Targeting their center
We'll
of
get
power.
Chuck
Standing
to
by for
assault
orders.
aliens in... Oh, we got more. Okay, aliens in Khartoum. Looks like we missed the chance for the other ones.
Taking it to them.
We'll get Guy,
Reporting
can't.
in.
Honest,
At your service.
can't.
Where do you
Maya
need?
can, but she needs to
At your
defend.
service.
She needs to defend the Northern Balkan states.
Securing our
Um,
control.
Your orders?
Oh, Guy can, thank
Standing
goodness.
by for
Investigate alien
orders.
activity in Pyongyang, please.
Headed there now.
Ready to go.
Yeah, it's okay. I've already got the crackdown. Quiet is
Where will you
already
need me?
on a crackdown. It's all good.
Ready for my mission.
And public
Making
campaign.
our case.
Okay, that's everything there done. Confirm and unpause.
Protecting our interests.
First thing I did was set up the crackdown. It's all good. At least you have a lot of space-based resources. Okay, the Protectorate have stolen key elements of our research into solar array, so we need to do something about them. They're obviously... We need to get better
Their
defenses.
control is vulnerable now.
Crackdown complete in Greece.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Public opinion in Greece shifts upwards. Yeah, let's get security up.
The LZ is secure.
Everyone has low security, unfortunately. We'll look into it at the start of this next month. Okay. So level ups at the moment, 9, 4, 7, 13. No one can level up at the moment. Yeah, so we've got, at the moment, Honest only has security of 6. And Maya has a security of 6. So there are 2 problems. Let's have a look what's available here. Zulfikar Consulting gives +1 persuasion. The Australian Special Air Service is available. Unfortunately, I don't have any Australians on staff. Directorate General for External Security is available here. We should definitely pick that up if we can. So we need government. So that's going to be quiet. Or a counselor from there. Counselor must have government trait. Faction must have control point in the European Union, which we've got. So this requires 2 points. And it gets us +2 investigation. But you don't need the investigation and the espionage, but then we can give the ones that... Yes, okay. So if I get rid of... We can get rid of Arcurix and Pomona and the Director General, but I don't need to get rid of investigation too, don't I? Because this is +2/+2. So I have something that gives me +2/+2. That's +1/+2. MIB. Okay, we can get rid of the MIB and replace it with the Director General for External Security and then give the MIB to Guy. That's pretty good. So we'll unequip this. What's the cost of this monthly, actually? Nothing. That's great. So we'll grab this. So now we've got the Director General for External Security available. And we'll go back to Guy. And we need to give Guy the MIB. So we need to drop a 1-drop from him. What does Spatha give? +2 ops. Sextons gives +3% unity and +5 influence. Let's drop that for now. Technically not nothing. No, I feel like I've got infinite money, which is a really bad place to actually have my brain. And that's MIB. And now your investigation and espionage are going up, which is great. What else do we have here? Special services, everything else we've seen before. Okay. We just watch our security. That's the big one. So now we want to get Guy
Standing by.
to crack down. No, to purge. At this point, we've got a 99% chance of doing it.
Taking power.
We've got a defend we need to do this turn in somewhere. We're going to defend here, so another defend as well. No, it's just there. So Maya,
I'm here.
defend Slovakia.
Making things safe for our people.
Ready for orders.
Chuck, you've got more aliens to fight. Don't stop fighting aliens, just fight aliens every turn. Get them
You're
under
up.
control. Quiet, what can you do this turn?
Acknowledged.
We've got Greece. Where do we want to start working on next? Let's have a look at our state. So Balkans is on 5 of 6 mission control. They're going to pop over pretty soon. We could direct invest, but I don't think we need to rush it. Here we're at 3. 4, so they're next on the list pretty much. And 4. So in a couple of turns, we're going to be able to bring the Northern Balkan states into the European Union, which is great. That's more control points for us. How is Greece doing on mission control? Very badly, unfortunately. Also, we want that template that I needed an hour ago. Just make sure that that keeps ticking over. Okay, so that's that done. Hungary. They're currently sitting at 4 mission control, which is pretty good. It just means we're going to start really annoying humanity first. I also note that at the moment they are not protected, which means it'll be easy to grab them. What do humanity first think of us right now? They're in conflict with us. I mean, I could actually start cracking that down right now. They're going to cost us 6, so we're going to have the control points for this. 28, 20, yeah, we can. I can just start taking Hungary right now. Like, I haven't even given Quiet a mission yet. So they can crack down in Hungary. 99% chance to succeed because they're broken. And we can get
I'm
Honest to start public campaigning here as well. And
I
we'll
will
just start
try
that
to
ball
sway the
rolling,
public.
and then we'll just have to try and get humanity first back on our side. At least we have the European Union's army and Russia's army on our side if they decide to get annoyed with us. Let's confirm those assignments, let's unpause the game, and let's get going.
Securing our interests.
sounds like you want to use
Okay,
a space heater to
electrothermal propulsion is
That can't be
complete.
terribly
They've
strong.
grabbed mission to the inner
I hope it's
planets.
bloody cheap.
So Mercury is going to
Sorry
become
about that.
available pretty soon.
Comments to Cape Chemicals Technology.
And we've got arc jet drive, resistor jet, solar streamers, and high energy electrothermal propulsion. I actually want to have a quick look at research. Hydrobiology is about to tick over. We're in the lead with advanced atomic manipulation. That's looking quite nice. Plus 80% as xenology research is pretty nice. We'll get a new project in a second. And a new story beat, which is nice. Solar platform kits are now available for research.
Crackdown complete.
Crackdown complete on Humanity First. Okay, we've completed the hydrobiology project. Our pre-autopsy assessment reveals that, as expected, the aliens are carbon-based and breathe oxygen like ourselves. Their ability to exist without protection on Earth makes it highly likely that the atmospheric composition of their homeworld is highly similar to our own. More unexpected is that prevailing inverted knees anatomical theory is incorrect. What we are seeing here is not the knee, but the ankle. Thus, their leg anatomy is akin to that of a horse or dog, since this type of structure is better suited for speed than climbing. It is highly likely these aliens evolved in flatter terrain and perhaps once were prey to another species. The autopsy itself has yielded invaluable detail on the aliens' physiology, specifically how they're capable of feats and abilities impossible for any species on Earth. Objective completed. We have completed Hydra research. We have learned a great deal from studying the Hydra corpse. The alien's physiology exhibits a combined nervous and circulatory system, each Hydra possessing 3 heart/brain centers, 1 in the head, proximal to the topmost vertebrae, and 2 in the abdomen at the right hypochondrium and the left iliac region. This redundant system means that barring catastrophic damage to more than one heart nerve cluster, a Hydra can regenerate most of its functionality. Though the loss of one cluster is likely to limit higher cognitive function, an alien with 2 working clusters will still be able to perform basic intermediate tasks. The Hydra's regenerative capability appears to make the aliens largely unaffected by senescence, which means they don't get old. While they're not ageless, they seem capable of maintaining consistent fitness, mobility, and cognition for the majority of their natural lives, which our current estimate puts between 160 and 200 years. The trade-off to being both long-lived and resilient is a complex physiology that is slow to develop and requires a great deal of energy. Hydra are non-gendered at birth. Each member of the species is born with latent male and female reproductive organs that do not fully develop until precipitated by specific conditions at a certain point in the life cycle. Though not uncommon on Earth, sequential hermaphroditism is only found in lower-order creatures such as fish, gastropods, and plants. Hydra seem to become sexual towards the end of their life cycle, and once sex assignment is complete, they're switching back. All this implies a low birth rate. We've also discovered something we believe to be more immediately relevant. While the clicking noise we recorded during the acquisition of the specimen are complex enough to be a language, we do not believe that auditory communication to be the primary Hydra method of exchanging information. Instead, we have found that multi-tip protuberance on their face and bulbs on the back of their neck to contain laboratory sensory organs that collect data from the air, similar to how snakes use their tongues. The function of these organs appears to be communicative as well as sensory. They have the capability to rapidly construct and emit stream of cells, which we have dubbed ferrocytes. These ferrocytes can be absorbed by other Hydras in turn. The chemicals are highly complex, and we discovered various compounds which our linguists have theorized may function kind of like a biological alphabet. This implies a bidirectional mechanism, something like pheromones, but via a living cell. However, the purpose of the ferrocyte may go beyond communication. Some of the chemicals bear a resemblance to psychoactive drugs, with properties that suggest they may have been specifically tailored to affect humans. Our science team wishes to embark on a focused study of these ferrocytes. Study over and over again, we've come back to the same question: how the Hydras controlling the human servants. The Hydra ferrocytes, these information-laden cells that the Hydra produce in their bodies, may be the key. Research Hydra ferrocytes. Okay, that was a lot of information. Yeah, we'll do some trade deals with Humanity First. There's a lot of information for autopsy, isn't it, nice guys? They're called Hydras, Derp, because when we tried to capture the first one, they shot it in the head, and then it got back up again and fought them, and they had to shoot it again. So it's kind of like they cut the head off, and it just came back stronger, so like a Hydra. That's why they're called the Hydras. Alright, do we want solar platform kit now? I know it's part of a long-term goal, but it's available here right now. What we probably want is ion drives. Do we have those available? We've got ionic dust radiators. We could get the ion drive research going. Improved maintenance procedures. We did start that, didn't we? That accident was actually horrible. Let's get that going. And we're still in the lead here. Okay, let's unpause.
We've moved the needle.
Oh, maybe I misremembered that mishaps. I was very tired. We've got another disaster in one of our space bases. VTuber Nation this time. We have identified a piece of orbital debris that will class close to VTuber Nation. We'll get there, Gargalia. I've got some background stuff I want to pick up first. I don't know anything about any event Razorback. But I will be working on their military as soon as we get the mission control sorted out. You have enough research to take over 2 global slots now? I probably do, actually. We've identified a piece of orbital debris that will pass close. There is no risk of collision. This represents a rare opportunity. If we can safely remove the debris, it will improve the safety of space operations in low Earth orbit going forward. The Cyber members of our council are also pointing out significant public relation. All we can do is just track it, unfortunately. Iran is now at war with Afghanistan. Okay, let's have a look at research situation. So we could try... this is very new, actually. We could try and take this over right now. So we're contributing 11 a day. They've already contributed 145. Let's see how we look like after the start of the next month. It's really VTubers, just let it happen.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Executive privilege is now available. -3 on crackdown missions against our control points. That's really nice. Yes, the AI started mission to interplanets. I did bring that up last time when it brought up. Yeah.
We are in control now.
Okay, we've purged the resistance out of Greece. I thought that's right. Okay, hang on a second. Let's get the template that I needed a long time ago on here. And let's reassess our research. So what we actually want to be doing here is we want to get interplanetary spaceships. And we want to get sort of platform kits or construction modules. Probably construction modules first. Where is construction? You want to get the platform kit? Okay. So both of these underway so that we can take over. I probably don't want to invest in this either. I already have construction module. Cool. I need it as a prereq. Awesome. I grabbed it without realizing. Let's see if we can take this over. But I also don't want to speed this up too much. It'll be available by 11th of March 2028. Okay, new turn. So we're... Turkey and Greece have ended their alliance. We want to get Guy
At your
to
service.
purge this point.
Targeting the
We
opposition.
want to get... Maya doesn't need to defend this turn, which is great. We need to get this. So they're focusing boost and mission control, which actually works quite well for us. Research production and other factions. Let's have a look. Where can I check that, actually? Resources? Yes. Okay, we've got 686 for humanity first, 919 for initiative, 600 for the servants, 500 for the protectorate, 800 for the academy, 1k for Exodus. And my research is 1.5k. So yes, I do have the most. Which is nice. Good to know.
Standing by.
Chuck, you need to do some surveilling. We haven't checked out Brazil in a while.
Initiating surveillance.
Let's get
At your service.
Wyatt here
Ready for orders.
to work on public opinion.
I
We'll
will
get
try to
Maya
sway the public.
to work on
Ready
public
for
opinion.
orders. We'll make
And we'll
our
get
appeal.
Honest to work on public
Where do you
opinion.
need me?
Now, what is the boost
must persuade
situation
the
in
people.
Northern Balkan? Northern Balkan is literally about to pop. I could just direct investment that, those 3 points away? How much is that going to cost? Mission control, 1, 2, 3. That's going to go to 1.8 and 6. Let's do it. Confirm. And then what we'll do is we'll get Honest Trustworthy to set national policy in Europe to bring
my way to the
the
capital.
Balkan states. Just check we could definitely do that. Unify Northern Balkan states. Perfect. That brings the Northern Balkan states into the European Union as well, freeing up more control points for us to use in our endeavors. Let's just make sure we're purging the
Prepping
right
for mission.
point. We are. Unpause the game.
Setting a watch.
We can now research ferricites, but we're not going to do that for a while. We need to get into space. Okay, hydroponics bays are available. Do we want to start investing a little bit in armies in the EU and Russia? Just to get that moving forward. Russia's still a long way off its main boost. It's got a lot of work to do before we get to mission control. So I'm wondering if it's worth... You think it's not worth it? I can hold on for a bit longer. Not until after unification. Okay, so it's going to take a
Public
long
opinion
time.
is
That's the only
moving in
thing.
our direction.
We've moved the needle.
It averages it, okay. Criminal favors. Honest Truthry was supposed to be done with his life, yet, as the polite man with the goatee sitting across the table from him calmly explains, it's not as simple as that. Honest Truthry accumulated certain depths and expectations in the world that simply working with this doesn't change that. Nevertheless, it won't be anything too big, nothing to worry about, just a small favor for old time's sake. Honest Trustworthy doesn't do that type of work anymore. 29% chance of firebombing, 14% chance of assassination. Agree to smuggle some contraband. Agree to remove a local politician. Agree to carry out a daring heist. Teacher military officer, military bonus. So this will give us a potential 10,000 cash. 25% chance of 10,000 cash. Or failure, he gets detained for 4 mission phases, which I actually don't really care about at all. So there's a 20% chance to gain 10k, 5% chance to get 10k, and 10 science research of some kind. Or just 10 science. Holy crap, is that 10 science stat? Or 75% chance that he gets detained. Removing a politician gets us 1,000 and increases unrest in Vietnam. Or he gets detained. Or it's redacted, okay. Something I haven't encountered yet. Something I haven't encountered yet. We're not going to mess around with inequality, in the opinion. I'm going to roll the dice on the redacted. He instantly got arrested. Okay. So we're going to have to wait 4 months before we get him back. Despite Honest Trustworthy's immaculate planning, his skills have become rusty after his time away from the underworld. He and his associates were captured on the scene and turned over to local authorities. While Honest Trustworthy's criminal contacts hold no grudge for the failure, we are still left with getting him out of jail.
Mission abort.
So which means we don't bring the Balkans in this term. That's fine. We can do it next term. It's not the end of the
We're in
world.
control here.
Okay. Let's just quickly set national policy. So we're at 4 boost already here. So it's not going to be that long before we bring Hungary into the fold either. Interplanetary warships is done. So what do we want next? What do we got? Reasonable rockets, devolve space command. What do I need here? I need to get interplanetary warships, ion drive, and the station kit. Is ion drive available? Ion drive, there it is. Because this gives a really good Delta V, doesn't it? Oh, thanks Discord, that's great. Hungary was not undefended. Hungary got there first. Hungary just purged us out of... So wait, we just purged humanity first out of Hungary, and then the servants purged us out. That's annoying. So we're gonna have to purge them back. 25 water, 47 volatiles. I think we're okay. Influence of direct investment cost reduced by 25%. That's quite nice. Okay. Commander, so new orgs have become available. Thanks, Maya. We're just checking what's going on here. Okay. First of all, let's check level ups and orgs. We're going to level up for Maya Fey. She needs more admin. So her admin is now base at 10. So we'll check what we can unequip from her in a second. 6, 11, 8. Okay. So let's have a look at Maya. Oh wait, was I supposed to level up her... No, I was supposed to level up her admin. Okay. So she's currently at 10, which means she only needs 15 admin. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 13, 14, 15, 16. So she's only over by 1. Oh wait, she needed security, that's right. Damn. She did need to get security there. Okay, what have we got here? Pegasus International gives 1 persuasion. Palatine gives science. Mirage Space Systems gives boosted mission control. Horus is cash. Dionysus is criminal, doesn't give a lot. Not much else going on there. You have anxiety thinking about the orbitals. What's your anxiety with the orbitals, Neil? Are they going to get taken over because I have bad security? Crap. That is concerning. We'll just send Chuck back up to take them back over. Okay, let's get quiet
What's the up?
to... Can we just straight up purge this? Yeah.
Targeting the
Purge them out of
opposition.
there.
Acknowledged.
Let's check. Let's get Guy
Ready for orders.
to set national policy in the EU.
On my way to the capital.
Yeah, anxiety.
Where
We'll
to?
fix the layout, Neil. Don't worry. We'll discuss it on Discord during the week, and I'll come on to the save offline and fix it. Excuse me for coughing. I know I did it wrong. I got stressed. Honestly, I got stressed out, and I just did it wrong. We'll sort it out. Right. Does anyone need defended this turn? It doesn't. Then we will public campaign in... Actually, what's the situation looking like here? Still a while there. 4 here. 4 here. So it's a bit going. Yeah, I will sort it out, I promise. So public opinion in Hungary, we'll just work on that for a little bit.
Making our case.
Chuck, I didn't detect
Ready to
anything
go.
here. You haven't done a surveil in Europe in a while. Actually, I think there were some aliens in Africa. Yes, I remember where they were. There were some aliens down here in Africa. So could you just surveil here for me, just to make sure? But we'll get you to surveil at this point, just to check
Eyes
it's
up.
safe.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, we're going to take over... also, hey, Tavian. How's it going? We're going to take over Hungary and confirm and on pause.
On Overwatch.
Solar platform kits are done. Right, anything else we need for this? We've got solar platform kits, we've got construction modules, we're getting iron on the way. Research. I think we're good. We can go back to what we were researching before, is that right? So much research available to us now, it's actually so overwhelming. I think I'm gonna get devolved or yeah, space docks. Oh, of course I need to build a spaceship. I think there is a layout, yeah. There's another boost.
We've moved the needle.
Hungary's at 44%.
Policy direction complete.
Unify with Northern Balkan states. Confirm. Good. That's us back under our cap by 2. Hey, girlie, how's it going? Yeah. Nice, Tavian. Federation ends with... Oh, wait a minute. Who just ended the Federation? Hungary's left Federation with the European Union. That's annoying. Thanks, Humanity First.
We've removed some threats.
Oh, we purged the servants out. Is it worth taking Hungary now? Hungary under control of Humanity First and Slovakia have ended their alliance. Yeah, they're just pulling everyone out. They're pulling out. Okay. Yeah, definitely need to defend Greece. I hadn't done that yet.
What's the up? Protecting our interests.
Okay. Chuck, did you detect
Where to?
anything? You didn't. Then now you can surveil Hungary. Make sure there's no aliens in Europe.
Eyes up.
Guy,
Ready.
Ready to
get
go.
Wyatt
Acknowledged.
to purge Humanity First out of Hungary.
We're taking power.
What's the
How is... We're still very peaceful in the European Union. That's fine. We're currently... Let me just get my priorities back. So we're currently at 4 here. We're currently at 3 here. 4 here. And 4 here. And then 15 we should control currently in Russia, which is a long way away. We probably want to start... What's going to be our next target after Hungary? We could look at the Southern Balkan states. They're not in the European Union. There's Ukraine. They're also not in the European Union. Denmark or Norway or Sweden are really our main options. I'll leave that for the moment. Guy. Actually, what do we want? Norway, Sweden is the bigger state, the harder one to pull in. It's going to cost us 8 against cap per part of them they bring in. Oh, so they're not part of the EU. But Norway, I did not mean to do that. Oh no. Norway is part of the EU, I believe. Or is... Am I misreading stuff here? Yeah, they're both part of the EU. Okay. But Ukraine isn't. Yes. Oh, there's a claim on Kiev. Okay. So we've got claims on all of them. Finland is also actually in the EU right now. That's right. Sweden and Norway are not in the EU. That's right, check. It's up here. I'm getting just there's so many things to keep track of. Finland is in the EU. Then Finland is probably the one we want to grab next. So we're going to send Guy up here to public campaign.
We'll make our appeal.
And Honest is still in jail.
Reporting in.
Okay. Everything is done. We're purging. Confirm assignments. Unpause.
Securing our control.
Initiating surveillance.
So much going on in this game. It's very hard to play without people helping you out. I have to say
Public
that.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
Our associates are
Okay.
now in
We
charge.
now have control of Hungary. So we've now got them focusing on mission control, and they're not that far off hitting 6, which means we can bring. We need to bring them in, don't we? 178 days we can bring them in. Mishaps. I was confused about that as well. That's just boost. Okay, so we now have. It's boost, I believe. It's satellites being launched. So I believe we now have ion drive. We have our warship basics. We have the construction module. We can now design our ship, can we not? Okay, so we've got space docks being built. I think we can go back to Devolved Space Command now. God, there's so much research. I'm pretty sure we can go back to this. And if I go into the ship designer, I could design the ship, but I'm not going to do that until we've got our space dock up and running, in case we pick up new technology along the way. Ireland and Hungary have ended their alliance. No, ion drive is not for warships, Gurgly. Don't worry. It's for our... We're going to send a ship to Mercury to probe it and also to build our solar farms there. And that's what the ion drive is for. Okay. We've got to do some defending. EU needs defended.
Where do you need me?
But I appreciate you looking out for me.
Making
Thank you very
things safe
much.
for our people.
Let's just check this is
I'm
all
here.
EU. Yeah, this is all EU. Okay. Chuck still hasn't detected any aliens, which is great and terrifying. Let's send you back to China and just see if you can pick anything up over here.
Surveilling target area.
Acknowledged.
We can't defend Hungary this turn, unfortunately, which means the servants might steal it from us again. Hungary EU diplomatic cooldown is 177 days. That's not the cooldown, is it? Does it tell me here? Hungary, 16th of March, 2029. So yeah, it's 2 years. It's gonna take a long time. So what we want to do next is, let's not stop having our resetted. We want to start hitting Finland, but we don't have the cap for it. We're way over cap right now. But we're at 4-4 here. Why do I keep having an army selected? And we're at 4-4 here. They're at 15 of 25. They're at 3.4 of 25. And we're also at 4 of 18. So Belarus is our next one. Capital because of the 10 council. That'll go back up again. Belarus is our next target. Let's have a look at orcs. So first of all, check for level ups. 8, 11, 11, 15, 3. Okay, we've got Pisces Intelligence, which gives investigation. We've got Foxglove Intelligence, which gives investigation. We've got Heroigium, which gives admin. That's great. We've got Polis, which gives persuasion. Puppets, which gives admin. A whole ton of admin just showed up. Okay. 2 admin orcs is a really big deal. What else have we got here? Okay, they're not that much useful. So, you're at admin 6 with no boost. You're at admin 10 with no boost. You're at admin 20. You're at admin 22. And you're at admin 25. So what I want to get, what I want to put these. Well, both of these will give investigation, which is good for Guy. So I wonder if I grab Heroglium on him, or Pupus, which will let him equip Pisces and Foxglove, increasing his investigation, making him more useful. So we'll grab that here, and then we'll grab Pisces and Foxglove. That gives his investigation up to 9. Then I'll go back to Chuck, and I'll... Why can't I grab Heroglium on you? We'd have sufficient resources required. I don't have enough money. I can grab Paulus for Maya, but I haven't got enough money to grab Heroglium. It's too expensive. So she's currently sitting at 24, 25. I also don't have enough money for this, by the looks of it. No, 70 and 9. Why can't we buy this? My face division admin. Oh, she already has 15 orgs. Okay. So what does she have that she doesn't need right now? We could dump Theta and give that to somebody else. That's going to be hard. Or Proteus. Yeah, let's dump Proteus. Give her Paulus. And then we'll just see if anyone on our unassigned could grab anything. So we can grab Sextant and Proteus here. But not the Topaz Fund, because... Are you a sociopath? No, you're not. Who else can grab? You can also grab a couple. Alright, we'll grab these. Just to make sure we've got the income from them. Alright, that's done. I'm annoyed I can't pick up that other admin org, but I don't have the cash for it, because I've been spending money like it doesn't exist. Guy, what were we doing again? We were getting ready to smash Finland, but we're not going to do that yet, because I want to wait until we get Honest out of jail. So we're just going to public opinion here for now.
We must persuade the people.
Ready for my mission. I will tell our
And
story.
Honest should be out of jail
Standing
pretty
by.
soon. Okay, everyone's defended. Nothing else is going on. Let's confirm assignments and unpause.
Securing our interests?
Polish Mafia. There probably is there will be a Polish Mafia.
Setting a watch.
So we're not overtaking the resistance here. Okay, space docks are done. So I want to build a space dock. And what research do we want to look at now? Probably go back to getting improved maintenance procedures pushed out. So if we go, we need to invest more into missions into planets if we want to take it over. Although I'm worried about making it happen quicker. But we could now, if we go up, one of these stations will have a slot free. Stop contributing to it. I want to take it over. But yeah, you're right. I should stop. I should maybe try and take over. When high energy electrostatic propulsion is completed, I'll try and take it over. Is what I'll do. Okay, so we have a slot free on Ruby Station. So Ruby Station is going to have our first space dock. Or do we want to put it in Space Weed Farm? No, I think... Well, I've got it balanced out and I'm pretty happy. Oh, I guess I'm... Yeah, you're right. I could do this and still stay ahead, couldn't I? Let's do that. Do I want to build my space dock on Ruby Station? Yeah, we will for now. Okay, we'll have a space dock ready in 30 days. Uh, 48 water, 35 volatiles.
The people will come to our side.
Public opinion is
Public
working.
opinion is moving in our direction.
Hub module is complete on Ceres. No, on 132 Aethra. Outpost Rocky Road. So Rocky Road, does that have... It does have the mouse. Okay. The mining complex is done. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, well, we've been hijacked, so we lose some boost. It's not the end of the world.
Cleaning things up.
Wrapping up here.
A lot happened there, but it's all good. North Korea has joined the South Korea-El Salvador war against El Salvador. So that means North Korea has allied with South Korea in this war. Again, a pretty good asteroid, but not one we really need. Okay. Bulgaria under control of humanity first, and Bulgaria into their alliance. One needs defended. You do, so we'll get that done first.
Standing by.
These wars are odd. Crash test, you are
Protecting
right.
our interests.
Okay, Chuck, did you detect anything? You didn't. Let's get you to do a scan for aliens in Bangkok then. We can get you to do it in Chiang Mai actually, because you'll hit Bangkok.
Recon.
Your orders?
We still don't have honest, trustworthy back yet, so I don't want to take Finland just yet. You're at 4. You're at 4. You're at 4, and you're at 4. So we're just waiting for these to tick over into the next level.
Ready
Guy Fawkes, let's have a look at our nation states right now. Public opinion right now is at its lowest. Can I not sort this? I thought I could sort this. Public opinion is at its lowest in Russia and Belarus. No, Baltic states is the lowest. So let's do some campaigning in the Baltic states this turn.
We'll make our appeal.
So I don't want to break into Finland until we've got the cap available to us.
Standing by for orders.
Everything else seems to be good. We're going to get our space dock really soon.
Securing our control.
Defend interest is done.
Surveilling target area.
Done. That's our space dock, is it? No, it's a fishing pile. Solar Streamers Project. Long-range cargo transports use constant thrust to reduce delivery times of HAB modules launched outside the launch windows by 25%. That's nice.
Public opinion is moving in our
Okay, public
direction.
opinion boosts. Yeah.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Okay, we got a crackdown hit us in Belarus, which was supposed to be defended. So we're now starting to get hit a lot. That's a bit worrying. So one of our enemies has someone strong enough to start breaking through protected points. Okay, Honest is back, so we now have more cap. Because we're over cap. Yeah, damn. We got weaker because of that, didn't we? Due to be detained. Well, that's frustrating. They're going to purge that. There's nothing we can really do about it to defend it. Unless we attack anyone who comes into the country, but we need to investigate them to do that. Didn't take the exec, yeah. Okay, let's check orgs and check everyone's experience. You're not a quick learner. We've got Riga Medals, which is space mining bonus. Trojan Medals, which is space mining bonus. Voltronus, which gives a little bit of that. Voltanus. There's some good stuff here, but I don't really have a lot of money. I do have more now. Okay. The Hadar organization is criminal, but it gives Honest +6 admin, as well as +1 espionage, +1 security. It gives a little bit of ops and influence income, and gives him defend interests, which is actually really nice. I think we're going to grab the Hadar organization for him. That means I can buy all of these if I want to. Fix the Solutions gives... add 63 money a month. Increase, yeah, it's nice. Iris Research Associates, Phillips Energy. Will pay itself off in 10 months is really nice. Bonds Innovations. There's a lot of quite nice looking stuff here. Probably want to get the stuff that gets space mining outpost bonuses. That's going to cost me 5 boosts to buy. This seems like a no-brainer. It gives me money and boosts everything. So we're getting Trajan medals. Then we'll check our unassigned orgs. So we've got Nemesia Public Relations, which will give him a boost to Persuasion. We've got the Topaz Fund as well. I'm not too keen on either of those, honestly. Riga Metals is +4% space mining. Volturnus is 1 manufacturing, as I like to call it. This is +1 science, +1 knowledge, +1 space flight, plus 10% space science research. That also seems pretty good. Iris is life science. Pelops is space mining 4. I might get Volans here. 10% space science research seems pretty nice. Okay, that's him tapped out. Nobody else can grab anything. We'll leave those as is. We've got more things that need defended. It's Russia, so Maya, get defending Russia, please.
Making things safe for our people.
Did Chuck detect anything? Chuck still hasn't found any aliens, which I'm starting to get a little bit nervous about. Let's check over in this part of Brazil.
Initiating surveillance.
Let's get
Ready for orders.
Guy.
Standing
So
by
we're currently
for
at 292, 315. This is going to cost us. I just gave Honest Defend. I did just give Honest Defend. Good point. We get him to do it. 6 against Cap. I do want him to do it
Ready to
instead.
go.
It's a really good point. I just forgot that he had it, even though I just gave it to him. So you defend here.
Protecting our
That leaves Maya open to do
Warding
something
in.
else. So we could start cracking
go.
down. We could get Quiet
Your
to crack down
orders.
Finland.
Cracking down.
And then Maya
Orders.
can't defend this, but we can get Maya
What's the
to public campaign in Finland.
We
And
must
we can get
persuade the
Guy
Ready to go.
to public campaign in Finland as well. Let me just check that it's just Russia that needed defended. Yeah, it was.
I will try to sway.
And let's just
the
check
public.
investment here. We're at 5 now in Hungary. So Hungary's in the last stretch of his mission control investment. Belarus is also at 5. So as soon as we get Belarus back, we'll be happy. Okay, let's confirm assignments and unpause.
Setting a watch.
Securing our interests.
Hab module complete on Ondina. At one stop rock. Hab module complete at the Outpost mining complex is ready there too. We're still waiting for the fishing pile. I'm waiting to see if this gets purged.
We've neutralized their key people.
Crackdown complete Finland. We go to space dock. So you know what that means it's time for? It's time to design a ship. Do we have all the technologies we need now for this ship? So what we want is a inner system colony ship. Is that what it's going to be? That probably is the best. Either that or a transport. It's probably an inner system colony ship. We want to use what? Gunship, escort, or corvette. We probably want to make this a gunship. We want to make it as small as possible. We want an ion drive. Apex solid rocket, Meteor liquid rocket, Neutron liquid rocket, Venture liquid rocket, Diana super heavy rocket, Nova liquid rocket, ion drive. Okay. Then we want extreme Earth orbit before it pops. Cool. We don't need a nose weapon. We don't need hull weapons. We want this is solar panels. It's solar platform kit. Radiators will just take the cheapest ones. So aluminium fin are 1.2, 11, 22, 8. Oh no, these are 40. The point of this ship crash test is rather than sending a probe to Mercury, we're going to send this ship to Mercury, and it is carrying a solar platform kit on board. And what it's going to do is it's going to fly to Mercury, and it's going to build a solar space station there before anyone else can get anything to Mercury, which means we're going to claim the space around Mercury and use it to just get ourselves a whole ton of energy so we can build massive research stations around Mercury very, very quickly and just get our research flying at an insane speed. That is the plan. So what else do I want here? I want the cheapest solar panels possible, which is the aluminium fin ones. Battery, we can only take one of those. Don't take the cheapest radiator because it is slower. I had no idea about that Terrakova. So this, it doesn't tell me how much it weighs. Yeah, and then we'll scan Mercury from the space dock. That's the other thing. So what I want then, so with this radiator, the ship weighs 458 tons. With this one, it weighs the same. It's the tonnage per gigajoule. Where is that? 181.8 tons per gigawatt waste heat. 400. Okay, it's a lot less to take this. Cool. Good to know. Power plant. We only have the option of fuel cell 1. Drive is done. We need to assign armor to the ship. This weighs the least, but we're not actually going to equip any armor. And that is our ship. Oh, I can change the design of it. That's cool. There's only 2 options. All right, we want to call this. This is the ship class, which I can't change. I can't change. Engine count to 6. Oh yeah, I need engines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can only set the 3. Don't think adding extra propellant will let me do more. No, I can only set the propellant size to 3. I can't make my engine. So if I want to get it 70 kph, I need 15 propellant tanks, but I can't increase my ion drive more than 3. It's a power plant limitation. Yeah, I've only got fuel cell 1. Fuel cell 2 might be available for research, actually. Fuel cell 2 is available for research, so 250 research is not going to take me very long. I could get fuel cell 2 pretty quickly. We could just do that, and then we've got a better ship. It means it'll get there faster in the long term, I think. I think it's a better investment. Max gigawatt on this. Max is 600 on fuel cell 2. Solid core fission 1. That's 2 gigawatts. So fuel cell 2 is 600 megawatts. Solid core fission is 2 gigawatts. So we want to go for that, don't we? Fuel cell's a power plant. Let's get solid core fission reactor 1 research then. I think that's the way to go. And if I fully invest in that and just chip out of everything else, that'll be done by the 29th of May. That'll be done in like 3 days. So let's just get that done, and then we'll finish designing the ship. Massive bunch of Duracells glued together. Yeah, fuel cell 1 seems like pretty basic technology. Okay.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
So we'll just wait for that research to pop.
We've moved the needle.
Ion drive should just require electricity. If it works the way I think it works, that sounds about right. Okay, and there's solid core fission reactor done. So we'll get default space command researching again, and then we'll go into the ship designer once I pause the game. Alright, so we're back here. Intersystem colony ship. It doesn't go to... There you go. So I'm going to replace the power plant with a solid core fission reactor, which means I can now equip 6, get us a top speed of... What's it at the moment? 107. I could drop that down to 70 to 8 propellant tanks. Just lump the rocks together. I'll check a... Hang on, just catching back up. Okay. Ion drive should require... You can use fuel cells for ships that use a little electricity, both drive weaponize. Works the way I think it works. Ping a dangerous game there, Frosty. Yeah, definitely TRM. Just slapping stuff on a ship. We need to choose an example transfer. Thank you, we will do that in a second. Never actually bothered with ion drives myself. I just eat the boost cost and do the hardware for Mercury. I'm pretty sure it's just use electromagnets to shape particles of a block of something and throw them away very fast. Yeah, that's kind of how I understood it as well. Okay, so choose our example transfer. We want to transfer from low Earth orbit 1, which is where the ship currently is, to Mercury. No, I can't go to Mercury yet. Where's the furthest I can get to right now? Well, it shows me here the furthest I can get to. Because I can't select Mercury, can I? This is Mercury here. Select actually around Mercury. So Mercury. So I did 73.9. Oh no, destination is Mercury. It won't let me select it. Select an orbit, okay. We'll do low Earth Mercury orbit. Okay. So I need acceleration of 0.7 milli-Gs. I need a delta V of 73.9. So I can change my thrust profile. Interesting. So the shortest one is this one here, which will take 20 weeks. I'll get there 19th October 2027. The ship can't land. Won't even let you test trying to crash it. Yeah, I can't. Does this look good? Or do we want to get a little bit more? I could still add some more propellant. It looks like we're a little bit awkward on Delta V here. Choice for launch window and Delta V use. Okay, so I can use more or less Delta V and change my launch window. So now we've got that set up. It's going to say 20.42 weeks down here. Yeah, this is a one-way trip. This ship is probably not coming home. So we've got our engine with propellant tanks and 6 ion engines. We've got our solid core fission reactor, an adaptive nuclear power plant that operates at around 2,500 degrees Celsius. We have a lithium-ion battery. Ions funnel through electrolyte gel, offer lightweight but slow-charging energy storage. We have a titanium array radiator. Slender titanium arrays operate at higher temperatures than aluminum for efficient dispersal of waste heat. And we have our solar platform kit. Allows creation of a small solar-powered space station with a construction module at the ship's location, not viable beyond Mars. Can be replenished by repairing the ship at a shipyard. And yeah, I'll be able to build a supply depot on Mercury. It takes a long time for ships with ion energies to get out of Earth's gravity well, which is why I suggest pre-positioning it in extreme Earth orbit. Okay, that's good to know. So I could add... That'll take 21.23 weeks, 22... Yeah, adding more propellant tags is just making it slower. I can't add any additional engines. There's not really much I can change with the design. Now, we need a name for the class of ship. We're probably only going to build one of these, so I don't want to use any of the amazing names that I've got for ships, because I feel like this is a kind of one and done. Mind you, the prestige of having the first ship name. This is a ship class name, and my idea behind ship class names were to use names for people in chat as the ship class name, and then use the names I've got to actually name the ships. So you'd have like a, I don't know, a Morgana class ship that is named, you know, the Highway to Hell or whatever. So we need a name to give this ship class. I kind of want to give it to Neil because of all the help they've given, but I don't know if Neil wants this ship to be named after them. And that was honestly just the first name that came to my name with the Winter shout out. Also because I have nightmares about facing those ships when I get the High Fleet campaign. You don't want this one. No, I think Neil gets first refusal. So does anyone else want to have this ship class named after them? If you're in chat just now? Because you got it if you want it. Otherwise, okay. This is the, mishaps. Devu just christened the mishap class inner system colony ship. You want to be named after a faster ship, Derp? Okay, this is the mishap class inner system colony ship. Save design. Done. It has been done. Now we need to build one. It is going to cost 75 water, 13 volatiles, 33 base metals, 9.7 exotic metals, and 0.068 fissils. So we'll add that to queue at Ruby Station, and it will be available in 60 days. Okay. I feel like we're making some real progress in this session. Lots of space stuff is being built. Okay, assignments for the turn. So nobody has purged us out of Belarus, which is actually really annoying. This is going to be cracked down for until the 15th of August, which is just really frustrating, to be completely honest. We don't need to defend anywhere this turn. We have the available cap, so I'm going to take Finland this turn. So we're going to get Guy to purge this point, and the next turn we need to make sure we crack down.
Ready for orders.
Chuck has not detected any aliens in a while, which is getting me concerned. There were some aliens along the backbone here.
Where to?
What does the rest of the team need to be doing? Let's have a look at the nation. Okay, we can sort... Here we go. We can sort properly now. So we've got good public opinion pretty much everywhere. It's a bit low in the actual European Union. Let's have a look at some other stats. We have... Greece is like... a lot of unrest in Greece right now. We've got a little bit of unrest in Hungary. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just do some public opinion work in the EU, because that's looking a little bit low to me. So Maya's going to do some public opinion work in the EU. Oh, I clicked on an army by accident.
I will tell our story.
And then we're going to get
Ready.
Quiet to head into
At your
Greece
service.
and do a little bit of stabilizing.
We'll make things safe.
And we'll get Honest.
Standing by for orders.
What can Honest do this turn? Probably just do some public campaigning in the EU as well.
Making our case.
Okay, let's confirm assignments and on pause.
On Overwatch.
Oh, did I fix my research? I didn't. Oh no, we were doing this, weren't we? Well, Devolved Space Command's about to pop. We're going to get this ship built well before we need to worry about Mission to the Inner Planets, which is good. Am I going to invade Hungary? Was that the plan? Were we going to invade Hungary? Oh, I need to defend Hungary. That's what I need to do. Is that what you meant? Am I going to defend Hungary? I should be defending Hungary. I missed that it wasn't defended.
Things are stabilizing.
Oh, I'm going to invade them to get them in. Ah. I hadn't actually considered that. I thought it was a
Public opinion
joke.
is moving in our direction.
That probably makes sense.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
So I can just declare war on them, send the armies in. When we win the war, we then flip them.
Our associates
we'll
are
do
now
that.
in charge.
Control point lost. We just lost a control point in Belarus. Okay, that was the one that was cracked down. We'll just crack it back this turn. Sanctioned investigations +3 to crackdown missions. We have learned the Protectorate failed a purge mission was targeting Finland, so they wanted to take it from us. Allows the following HAM modules to be built: shipyards, which we need for bigger ships if I remember right. Okay, right. So Quiet
Prepping for next mission.
has to. Oh wait, we haven't hit the start of the turn yet. Okay. So first things first, let's just check level up. So you can level up your admin, which is fine to do. And yes, don't worry, I'm going to crack down Finland. Okay, we'll come back to look at these in a second. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You are a quick learner. Your security is at 10, which is fine for now. Your admin is at 24 with a base of 12. So let's get that, continue to move that up. Yeah, I'm going to let it finish its mission control. That's another very good point. Okay, so we've got Verpusha, which gives +5 admin. Thetis, economy. Cetus, private investigations, which has investigate alien activity. There's also the alien superconductor, which gives espionage. Why does alien semiconductor have espionage on it and information science research? Is their thing just stealing science? Alright, we've got this really nice admin thing here, which has hostile takeover on it as well. We could give that to Honest for +5 admin on them. Or give it to Guy. Guy's already at 25 admin, so we probably don't need to worry about that. I think we maybe give it to Chuck, because that gives Chuck more options. Okay, and then we've got +1 investigation to give to somebody. Quiet can grab that. Quiet doesn't need it. Nobody really needs it, except for Guy could take it. Maybe drop Proteus and give that to somebody else. Okay, and that just leaves someone to grab Proteus, which I don't want to be Quiet. But we can put that on Chuck. And then that will do for now. Okay. Then we need to crack down Finland. That's extremely important. Although leave the EU, and that will make life even harder for us.
Targeting their key people.
We could get Guy
Standing by.
to try and crack down
Where to?
Hungary. 65% chance. I can get that pretty high. So let's get that to 87 and hit
Targeting their
that.
center of power.
At the moment,
Ready for
they're at
orders.
5 mission control, 4 mission control, 5 mission control, 5 mission control.
Ready.
Chuck has found some aliens, finally. Attack them.
Going in hot.
Ready to go.
Then Maya...
Here.
Thinking about what we want to do. Public opinion here. We could do a public opinion boost just to push this over the line.
We'll make our appeal.
And then we'll get honest, trustworthy,
Standing by.
just to stop it happening, to defend Hungary.
Securing
And
our
that should be
control.
everywhere good. Okay, let's unpause the game.
Securing our interests.
Devolve Space Command is done. Alright, next, we don't have military science labs yet, so I should probably research those. They're going to be quite important. I think I might grab those next, actually. Because we haven't got any of them in orbit. And that won't take long to pop. There's more boosts being launched. There's a lot of boost investment going on in Turkey right now. Turkey's producing 53
hit
boosts
them
for
where it
humanity first right
hurts.
now. Right, Finland got cracked
We
down.
move the needle.
Their control.
And we got the croc down in Belarus. That's excellent. Military science labs are done. And improved maintenance procedures is also done. So now we need some more projects to do. We could finish reusable rockets finally. There's so much stuff in here that is useful. Hydroponic space, transnational coordination is something we have been thinking about grabbing for a while. I might get started on that. Xenoflora defoliants or ferricites, Neo, when you say xeno? Let's start by name. It's either Xenoflora... What are you meaning by xeno? Parasites. Okay, we'll get the research for the campaign going, but I need another research anyway. European decolonization. This is all stuff for breaking the world up that I don't want to do. Electric countermeasures. Global listing network is +1 investigation. Contraband scanners. Enemy suffer -1 on sabotage. National investment points tied to knowledge increased by 5. Military and build army increased. Skunkworks. Where is Skunkworks? There it is, Skunkworks. Allow switching the following hab module. Yeah, we'll get Skunkworks working on. So on pause, and unpause the game.
By the numbers.
Yes, we believe we have wiped out the invasive flora and flora and fauna, not thunder. Well done, Chuck. I want to get this ship built. Regime change in Lower Guinea. Forces of Japan have imposed a new governing regime in Lower Guinea. What happened to our crackdown here? Did it fail? Oh no, we cracked down successfully. I thought we were purging for some reason. Alright, so, Guy,
You need me.
purge here.
Terminating the opposition.
Quiet, purge here.
Terminating the opposition.
Also, I haven't set
At your
my
service.
template yet. Alright, what else we need to do? Okay, we'll get hydroponics on the way. I do like the idea of just having hydroponic
At
stations
service.
anyway. It appeals to me. Let's get a check in Mongolia.
Setting a watch.
Maya.
Ready.
Every time I click on Maya at the
Reporting
moment,
in.
all I can think of is Numa. I just want to go Maya. So we're at 5-6 here still. Priorities is going to pop really soon. 4 here. It's not quite there. Here, we disrupted a little bit by them wanting to build boost, but we are still ticking towards 5 at a reasonable case. They're now up to 5. So we're getting really close with all of our European nations getting to max boost, which is fantastic. For now,
Acknowledged.
Maya, I actually want you to boost public opinion in the EU. Just get
Taking
that
our
topped up.
case.
Ready for
And then
orders.
honest. What do I want honest to do this turn? Maybe just boost public opinion in Finland just to make sure we tip it over the ground.
We'll make our
Alright,
appeal.
let's confirm assignments and unpause the game.
Initiating surveillance.
Advanced prospecting surveys is ready. That's 10% off Earth mining. That's great. There's so much mission control. Solar core fission reactor 2 is now available as well.
The people will come to our side.
The people will come to our side.
Here come the purges. War. Japan has now declared war on South Africa.
Our people have taken
Okay,
control.
we've got Finland,
Our people
and we've
have
got
taken
Belarus.
control.
And we'll protect both of them as soon as we can. And we're still under cap, which is great. Servants try to purge Belarus. And it's a new turn. Turkey and Finland have ended their alliance. Ireland, okay. Let's check the org marketplace and for any levels up. You haven't got one. No, 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 no. Okay. Where does Stratus rocketry come from? Because I completed the research. Alright, I'm glad I checked that because I would have missed this. So Stratus rocketry is now available. Plus 4 admin, plus 3 mission control, plus 6 research. Let's maybe give that to... So you're at 25, you're at 23, 25. So we can either give that to Chuck to give him more or give it to Honest. We'll give it to Honest because there's more orgs that might be useful for him. Telus Financial Group plus 3 admin for minus 10 money. Horus Cartel gives espionage. Bellatrix Superconductor gives persuasion, investigation, and espionage. Rio Foundation I can't grab, but it gives knowledge. Arcadia Minerals, space mining bonus. Nothing here I'm that excited about. Apart from Trolley's Financial Group would be quite useful. We'll grab that for the plus 3 admin. And then just because we can, we'll equip these 2 again. Oh, we don't have enough for an Nemesia. That's frustrating. Oh well. Next time we can pick it up, we will. I'm going to do a double defense this
Where do you
turn.
need me?
I'm going to get my... Oh, damn. What got undefended? Germany. Well, she needs to defend
Protecting our
Germany.
interests.
And then we'll get honest, trustworthy.
Acknowledged.
Sorry, Neil. I've moved on. What's Brasky? Brasky Krug. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't really pay attention to it. We need... So that means we can just get rid of this. And now I can get Bratsky Krug. So this gives me plus 25 money, plus 1. There's no downside to it. Yeah, we'll grab this. Gives him some security as well. Good spot. And now he has the ability to assassinate. Slowly building up a good set of abilities on him. We're going to defend Finland. Excuse me. Finland, defend interests.
Protecting our interests.
Chuck hasn't got any aliens to hunt this turn.
Standing by. Eyes up. Standing by.
And then what else do we need to do? Is Germany finished? Germany is finished. Excellent. Let's stop them investing in spoils. We'll just put something in economy for this turn. I wonder how long that's been going on for. How long have we been spoiling Germany for? Let's get Guy to get Germany into the EU.
Heading to the capital.
And let's get Quiet. What can Quiet do this turn? I'm going to leave Maya on the defense mission just in case something happens. We'll just push an opinion boost in here.
We'll make
And then let's just check this. We've got 5 of 5, 4 of 4. Just waiting for those tickovers to 6. And I've got both these set up. Investigate alien counselor. Is there an alien counselor that I missed? Sorry, enemy counselor. There's one here. Is this? Yeah, we'll have a look at the guy in Belarus. That's a good point.
tracking targets.
Okay, let's confirm assignments and unpause.
Securing our interests.
Initiating recon.
Securing our interests.
Unified Germany is great. It gives us another army. It's
Person
a really
of
nice
interest
situation.
surveyed.
Okay. So they are a servant that we just discovered. He's got the Special Air Service, Australian Security Intelligence Organization, Special Boat Service, and the so he's clearly a government person. Yeah, government. Okay. Well, he's a way into the servants, which is nice. Efficient Outpost Kit is now available to research. Oh. The initiative has just started construction of a space station in low Earth orbit. But looks like they have... Is that a tier 2 core or is that a tier 1 core? That looks like a tier 1 to me. I don't think they've got... No, that's a... I don't think that's a tier 2, but I don't know well enough to make sure that I've actually identified that correctly.
We'll be ready for
It
new
was tier
orders
1,
soon.
cool. Okay, let's keep going.
Mission complete.
Select policy, unify Germany, confirm. Nice. Oh, the sleepy pupper just unslept. She's back up. So we've got 6 control points in Europe now. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to let the dog out. She just wants to pop out for a second. Although we're almost at the end. Well, I'll just let her out 2 seconds. I'm back. Looks like she just wanted to come in and sit with me. Yeah, EU's looking very powerful now. I'm really liking how things are going here. Okay, how long until our spaceship is finished? 2 days. Okay, that's perfect, because that's kind of where I was aiming to end the stream, was when that ship was done. Alright, what needs defended? This is all Germany, which is fine. Time to take Bulgaria and Spain. Spain's definitely high on the list. What else is available to us, really? That's part of Russia. We've got Belgrade, Bucharest, and Bulgaria down here. Okay, that's unfortunately another one of our good friends. Humanity First. How are things here as well? We've got 5, 5, 5, and 5. Okay, so we're still a little bit away from those being able to turn over. Denmark is another good shout as well. Yeah, we don't need to worry too much about that European blip. I mean, I could get Honest to do it this turn.
Prepping for the next mission.
Just make sure it's safe. That's probably a good idea. Oh, it's not. Hang on, we're not finished the turn yet. I just got excited. Construction of the Mishap class gunship Mishap at low Earth orbit 1 has been completed. The ship in the fleet Romeo 1 is docked at Ruby Station and awaiting orders. Okay, ship names. Where is it? Apparently, oh, I think it's because it's currently docked. I need to transfer it. Let me just grab a ship name for it from the ship list. We're going to go with the first name that was suggested, which is, oh, Tavian. You picked a really good name for our first ship, which is A Sense of Gravitas. So let me just work out how to change the name of the ship. So I can change the fleet name. Can I change the ship name? I can. Sense of Gravitas. No, so it's a Sense of Gravitas, the Mishap class intersystem colony ship. So any intersystem colony ships we build of this design will be called Mishap class ships, but then each ship gets a unique name. Does that make sense? And what we want to do is we want to get it to an extreme transfer. Is that correct? We want to launch this fleet towards a selected orbit. So I want to do an extreme Earth orbit with this, so it can fly to Mercury. Is that correct? Is it extreme Earth orbit? I mean, the first ship can just transfer to Mercury. Can I do that? Select destination around Mercury, but it's not showing me. Yeah, I can't transfer it to Mercury yet. I can't transfer to Mercury or Venus, but I can transfer to Earth. So I want to do a extreme Earth orbit. And now we should be able to see it, or we'll be able to see it once it takes off. There it is. I can't zoom in on it, unfortunately, but it is there. And it is going to be leaving Earth very soon. The game was dropping a little, probably. Well, once we get it to extreme Earth orbit, we can... Yeah, we need tech. We need the mission to the inner planets tech for Mercury, which we're working on at the moment. And with that, once we hit this next turn... I'll check it out when we get this turn ticked over. That's it there. There's Romeo 1. We can now zoom in on it, I'm pretty sure. There it is. A sense of gravitas, attempting to boost off to Mercury. Making a lot of noise. That's really cool. I'm really happy to see our first ship in space, even though it's not going to be doing any fighting or anything for us. It's doing an important mission. I'm going to end the stream here. So we're just going to do a quick check over everything, getting ready for our next stream, which is in 2 days' time. And thank you all so much for joining me and for all the help you were giving me with this playthrough. I've been having a lot of fun. So much thrust, so little speed. Not fast, not furious. So, let's have a quick look over the European Union. This is the current status of Europe. We need to actually fix this, so I'll do that now. Because we're currently spoiling Europe a little bit. Do I still need to build mission control? Yes, I do. That's all ticking over. Then we've got current situation in Hungary is as such. Current situation in Slovakia. Current situation in Belarus. Current situation in the Baltic states. Current situation in Finland. Current situation in Russia. Then we have our new candidates. We have... where's Bulgaria? Down here. Bulgaria is here. This is how they are looking at the moment. They are building military, which is interesting. We've got Spain as well. That's their current situation. And then just for further expansions, if you want to think about it, here's United Kingdom. Let's not forget about Ireland, although they've left the EU. And also Denmark, who are currently still in the EU. Rest of the world, China still have nobody oh no. The Academy have taken one control point in China, so we need to keep an eye on that, although I'm not too worried about the Academy. Project Exodus have all the control points in the United States of America, and last time we checked, so the Servants had Australia, and they still have Australia, although Humanity First have taken one slot there. The UK would be very good to grab. I would like to pick them up, but one of the things we might wait for is the ability to combine the Commonwealth, because they give us our next stepping stone. And from Europe, we could maybe grab Canada and bring them in, which would be quite good. So there is hope. And there's our spaceship just chilling past Earth. I'm really happy we got a spaceship in space this session. And then just a quick look around. We've got Ruby Station. We've got VTuber Station. VTuber Nation. We've got Party Rock Station. And we have Space Weed Farm L Alpha, which I will fix all of the modules on for our next session, so I'll just show you the new layouts of them when we sit down to play the next time. But that is everything for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a good time. I certainly enjoyed playing and chatting away with you, and it's really good fun. If you have names for stations, which we're going to need more of, or ships, we're going to shoot at the angry aliens with lots of guns, derp, or launch missiles at them. That is the plan. I have a thread on my Discord where we can you can suggest them. I'm going to put all the ship names into a random name generator for our next stream. So I just click a button and get a random one out. I think that'll be quite good fun. I'll do the same thing for all the station names we've got too. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to set the stream to be ending soon. And I'm just going to save the game. And that'll be me heading to bed. So thank you so much. End of stream 5. Wow. Thank you again all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's always great fun. And I'll see you all next time.